Are we starting?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the premises of this. What's going on right now?
Idea.
So you wake up in the bins area. All right. So the card's there. So where were we? It has been, for continuity's sake, we'll say that whatever is happening with, I just want to give some time between the events of the end of Arcavios and whatever will be happening next in the campaign. So to help with continuity, I would say that whatever happened with Zovril and Tonio, Philibert, last session, maybe happened a little further away. Maybe like in a week or two. Haven't happened yet, if that makes sense. So
The thing that happened to Zovril happened the night before they went to go rescue Arastelle.
did it?
Yes.
I thought it was just random. Not random, but like non-specified.
You mean when he went to go pray to what's his name?
No, when he went to go
when
kill
he-
the thieves person. That was
Yes.
the night before they rescued Arastelle.
Did he tell you?
No, he didn't say anything.
Wait, the night before he rescued Arastelle? What?
Oh yeah, when Arastelle was in Panzari.
Oh, okay. For some reason I had it. Fine.
Yeah, because if you recall, we made the joke that when Nephele used prestidigitation, it cleaned off the blood on Zovril.
Fair.
Yeah.
We'll keep the Zovril thing there. The
Okay.
Tonio thing can be another time.
Okay.
But yeah, let's just say that the Tonio nightmare dream falling starting didn't happen yet.
Okay, sure.
Just for it won't have any impact on your game now, but I'm trying to space out things, so it's not like, hey, we defeated Talia a week ago. Let's head out. We got like 20 something issue to fix already. Like, if you see what I mean.
We're still mentally recovering.
Also, I mean, the rest of the guild will also be slowly. People are already leaving. Some people will probably go back to their own place, family. Maybe some people leave, blah, blah, blah. So the guild is slowly being, as of now, what's today, the guild is slowly being, not dismantled, but clearly,
Resized. Resized.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's not as, it feels empty. Anyway, been some weeks. There are people that are gone. There are people that went home. There are people that are just vacationing, that are just taking a breather. The place feels more empty than usual. I would assume that the both of you still are there, unless you maybe went to see your parents or family or.
Would I have been able to?
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can go to limited places, but yeah, you still have some abilities.
Okay.
So you're not all.
It
took you some tries. If you tried it,
Mm-hmm.
it's not as easy as it was. Clearly, you still have this sort of disconnect,
Mm-hmm.
emptiness, allness.
Yeah.
But you can feel like it's. By trying, there are pieces that are coming back.
Okay.
Not all hope is gone on this front. You should be able to.
Okay. Cool.
After the of trying it out, meditation, you should be able to figure things back again. Some things back again, but.
And Arastelle, Poppy, and Nephele go out to brunch and go shopping a lot.
Yes,
Yeah.
obviously. If
Definitely.
you bring Nephele,
That's
yes.
probably the way.
If you bring Nephele, she will 100% use your powers so you can go shopping in different places. But you're very limited in where you can go.
Well, no, I was just like commenting outside of teleporting around.
Oh,
That's another
yeah.
thing that the three of us would be doing.
Well, actually, now that you cannot teleport, Nephele is not interested in a friend who cannot, she cannot free ride on.
That's wild.
She was
because I
looking for the
friends
free
with her.
U-burst services.
I don't even think that she knew that I could
No,
teleport.
she did not. She did
This
not.
is wild.
She's still in town. Obviously, if you take some time off, she will make sure that your days are still being full.
What if this
Well
session
used.
was like the Charlie's Angels session with Nephele? Can we have Nephele in on this session?
No.
Damn it!
It's actually 2 hour of shopping. I hope you're recording.
I
What the
hate
hell kind of
shopping.
D&D game is this? They're
I-
shopping for robes?
I hate shopping sessions. Oh my god, it's such a waste of
I hate
time.
shopping RL. I'm not
I
gonna
hate
shop
shopping in real life,
D&D.
yes. Yeah.
But yeah, obviously your days will be well used. Unless you like rush her away, she will make sure that you've got plenty of things to do. I mean, you have a lot of gold. She has a lot of gold. You go brunching. You eat at the best places. You don't have a lot of gold. She has a lot of gold.
Okay, good. She stole it from the guild house.
And that's okay.
No,
We're
she's
fine
just
with that.
she had a lot of gold always. I mean, she
Oh, okay.
remember she's not lower class.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Poppy will live it up. Get a new dress.
Yeah, go for it.
go shopping, but not in the game.
Not in
But yeah,
session.
if you want to go shopping with her, I mean, she's
Yeah.
gonna say yes. She's gonna.
What kind of fabrics do I find? No, I'm just kidding.
I do not know fabric, so I'll go with just silk and go with that. But yeah, other than that, some weeks have passed since Talia's demise. As I said, the place is slowly becoming empty by the day as spring is rolling in. Most of the snow has melted in Silk Meadow. Temperate climate. The leaves are starting to bloom again, and yeah, the gray days are finally beyond. Well, everything seems to point that direction at least. Finally, some time off. You can take a breather. Even though you may not like going shopping with Nephele, it's better than whatever you had to face before and the stress that came with it.
Maybe. Debatable.
And on a beautiful Tuesday, Poppy, you received a letter. It looks very normal. Just you can see that the mailman kind of just shoved it to the bottom of the bag. It's a little wrinkly. It's seen better days, and it is closed, sealed. Yeah, sealed. The letter is sealed by wax, and there's a seal on it. The seal looks like an hourglass.
That's not suspicious.
You're gonna have to speak up.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm muttering to myself as I type. I said, well, that's not suspicious. Hourglass wax. I will, be careful not to break the seal, like, rip it open, but I'll
Yeah, just try
pop it
to.
up.
Yeah.
It looks pretty. I want to keep it. And I'll open up the letter.
All right. You open the letter. There's a single piece of parchment paper in it. It's not very long and exhaustive letter. It starts with your name, Dear Poppy, like most letters you've read in your life.
Hmm?
I am terribly sorry that this took so long for me to write to you. I've tried time and time again. My name's Priscilla. I want to meet you. You are invited to my cottage in Milica.
And
We
Milica?
shall discuss our future and past. For you are one of the three of the prophecy, and I want to make sure that you are well mentored. I hope you found the time for me. And it's signed by Priscilla Corifi.
You spell out the last name, sir.
Korifi.
Some.
It's a Silk Middlewind name.
Gotcha. And you said in Milica, Millica.
Melika.
Okay. Awesome. Is Milica in Silk Meadow?
Yes.
I think Poppy would. Is the handwriting pretty?
Yeah, and the writing
Cursive?
looks, yeah, it looks a little too perfect. It's very beautiful and it's very feminine.
She will probably do a little twirl in the air, and then she'll fly off and try to find, head out to go meet the others at brunch, uh, for our mimosas, of course. It's a mimosa kind of day. It's Mimosa Sunday.
He said it was a Tuesday.
Shit, it's Mimosa Tuesday.
It's
Poppy doesn't have a good-
Mimosa Sunday every day.
Poppy doesn't have a good sense of time.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Because of the mimosas.
Maybe. We went on vacation a little too long. Poppy will rush over there and meet up with both of them. And she'll go, you guys, you will not believe what I just got in the mail. I'm so excited. And she'll like put it down and she'll be like, someone wants to meet me. Someone wants to mentor me.
Who is it?
I don't know. Her name is Priscilla. It's a very pretty name.
Mentor you for what?
For like magic stuffs.
Is this
The
like regarding what you're kind of special at?
Yeah. It's just like what's his name with what's his name.
But I thought it was
The-
against the rules.
I mean, it's against like it's the people at Strixhaven don't like it because they think it's dangerous. But time is as natural as any other magic. Time happens no matter what, just like everything else. Just like weather, just like how there's blood in our system.
Yeah. It happens, but
Right.
you don't tend to mess with it. It can cause a lot
Mess
of
with it.
issues.
I mean, if we don't mess with it, we use it like to our advantage when we need it. Like you saw what I was doing against Talia. Come on, I
It
was
can be
sending
dangerous.
everything. I've never had an issue with it.
I
It's
guess
it's
that's
as
fair.
natural as the blood that flows through my veins.
your blood just goes forward like time.
It's like it's a loop though. Like I think that's what someone said. The one guy from
Time's the loop.
no, is it? I don't know. That's a good question.
Maybe that's what this Priscilla will.
I
Is that what the
wa-
Atlanta
I once
people-
had what is it called, a straw. I once had a straw that was looping. It was like made out of glass. Is it like that?
I don't know. I've never studied it. I just do it.
So, what does this person want?
To mentor me. There are there are people who do like teaching at Strixhaven. This is kind of like that, but for like people who aren't going to school. I would assume.
There's a lot of
It's
you?
kind like what?
There's a lot of you that are like this.
I don't know. Maybe?
I've never heard of. Well, like Professor Larkindale. But you're the only two that I know of.
Right. The only two?
You
Oh,
had-
Larkingdale. Yeah. I tried to learn from him, but he didn't work out.
Yeah, he was possessed.
Yeah. I got that much once I wrote the things. So.
You're gonna get possessed too, or?
No, not from Larkingdale. No, I'm going to this Priscilla person who I hope isn't associated with it. That'd be really bad. I wonder if she knows anything about Larkingdale.
Oh my goodness, what if she's the one who's also possessed?
That wouldn't be a very good track then, huh?
I mean, maybe
Alright.
time magic is not that safe.
Hold on. If she's possessed, maybe I'll go a different route with my life. Alright? Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Who knows? It could be fun.
You know what could be fun?
Hmm.
She kind of just like try to order the waiter around to get obviously more Sunday morning mimosas on a Tuesday. Yeah, you're in a climate where oranges are probably not that expensive, so perfect.
It was oranges the
But-
thing that we need to be careful of? I thought it was the alcohol.
Huh? Oh, let's talk about the price.
Yeah, I know! The alcohol is probably the expensive thing, not the oranges.
Have you seen the price of oranges?
No, I haven't, actually.
It's not so bad. It's so bad. So, when do we go?
We? You're gonna... I would love for you to come, Nephele.
Nestle's learning like things, so it'd be good for her to go out and like maybe learn other things too.
No, I think that this
Yeah.
would be a fantastic experience. I've been hoping to bring you out to give you a bit of field learning.
Good. And where is it?
Oh, it's in Malika Symphony. It's relatively close by, I think. Right?
Nephele,
Not
you know
really.
Malika. That's
Yeah, that's
next to
north.
Thessos.
Yeah, I mean, it's not close to here. It's like a day and a half away.
Oh, I mean, we'll get there. It'll be okay.
Sure.
We could
Yeah.
see if Copper can give us a horse or two, at least maybe. I know that
No,
things are clearing out, but
I'll go see if my home's fine. I mean, I haven't been there since.
oh, are you from Malika?
No,
Thessos.
Tezos.
That's duh. That's right. I knew that.
You were there.
I was. Yeah. Fought a scary demon, and that was terrifying.
Yeah.
Still have nightmares of it.
I was wondering maybe I should sell the place.
Why?
I don't know. I just just don't feel safe there. I mean, with what happened, I know it's over, but
I guess, yeah. I don't blame you for thinking that way.
I'll think about it. I mean, there's no hurry, right? As long as the coffers are full. I mean, who needs
Well, I'm hoping to just destroy the League so that we don't have to deal with them anymore, and then we can both be safe without them. So maybe keep your house for once we are able to accomplish that.
You're probably right. Maybe that's better. Maybe that's a better plan. So, when are we leaving?
Whenever you guys feel ready for it. We could leave after this. We could get ready so that way we get there by tomorrow night.
Is this something that you want to respond to this person about, or do you just want to show up?
I mean, I don't really have any way of like sending a quick message or anything like that. I think they know I'll show up in due time. So
In due time.
Okay.
I got all the time puns from the letter. I'll play into it.
I mean, she's a time wizard, right? I mean,
Yeah.
she I mean, I once heard that wizards never late, always arrive on time. So I guess we're not in a hurry, but yeah,
I really love
we'll
that
go whenever
novel
you're
too.
ready. What you said? Sorry.
I said I really love that novel too.
It was a good book. 3 of them actually.
One of the best trilogies ever.
Yeah.
Is this some type of reference or something? I
No, it's not. I swear.
I'm not sure if Kua is being on. No, Kua is faking it. There's no way that Kua wouldn't know this reference. You're such a butt.
which
Kua.
one?
All of them.
All of them.
Okay.
The wizards never late one is,
They arrive precisely when they mean to.
yeah, it's pretty much what the first thing Gandalf say in the movies.
That actually is his first words in the movie, which is amazing. It's such a good freaking intro to his character. Not me gushing over Lord of the Rings again.
Couldn't be.
Oh, it's so good.
All right. So let's end with this mimosas. Let's finish our lunch and let's prepare. I've got a bunch of things to buy so we can travel. It's springtime. There's gonna be a lot of mud. I have to be
Yeah.
ready for that.
I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, you guys got it.
I wish I could fly.
It's so nice.
Well,
It is tiring though. Like it takes a long time to get used to it. Like we're not able to do it just right out the gate. Like as soon as we're born, it takes a long time to build up that stamina.
Nephele, if you keep practicing, you'll be able to weave
Grow
magic
wings?
and to be able to fly.
Yeah, but this is not fairy wings. Look at her.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. They are very beautiful.
Told you. You take the rest of the day to ready up, get yourself prepared to leave. You get some mounts at the guild house. This is not an issue. I mean, the guild house can provide these kind of things. You leave for Tezos, as it's the closest large town. The large town that's closest to your destination, Milica. Takes about a day and a half to travel there, as I said. So if you leave during the day, you'll have to sleep outside at night, and you'll probably get to Tezos the second night. By the second night, once there, Nephele has an estate there, so you should be able to find a place to rest without having to spend a night in a tavern. The travels themselves are uneventful. I mean, while your group do live a lot of large adventures, well, you've succeeded, which means that the world does not stop, and the world doesn't know. So you meet merchants, travelers on the road. There's no news about what happened in Doroder. It's kept between the people of Doroder, your guild, and Strixhaven. Don't want to alert everyone about these kind of things all the time. So you have some safe travels. With nothing too special on the road. Obviously, there's a bunch of merchants that try to sell you stuff, so feel free to buy a bunch of useless goodies if you want, or snake oil.
With what money?
I mean, Nephele has some. I believe you do have at least a gold piece.
Nephele, can you buy me this really expensive ring that has magic?
This very expensive snake oil. Make sure you don't ever grow old. But yeah, safe travels. You get to Tezos by the end of the second night. The town, same as it was some months ago. Last time you went there. Not much has changed. Day to day still goes on, but there's something new. In the town square, close to one of the biggest church in town. There's a statues of that do resemble a lot some people you know.
Some. Ah, interesting.
It is a statue of
You're rolling, aren't you?
huh?
You're rolling,
No,
aren't
He's-
you?
no, actually I'm shuffling.
Hmm.
Oh, I thought he was 100% had a list and was.
Yeah.
No, I'm shuffling cards. No, you do find a statue. There are some people. Well, they do have the likeness of people you know. Sadly, these people are not you. Well, not the two of you, at least. There's indeed a statue of Zavril.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a statue of Raz, of Manuku, and of I will mispronounce that name, but I'll just call him Shalam or Sham or
Mosh.
Shamash.
Why was Minuku chosen?
I don't know. He was there, right?
No, it was
no.
Garen.
Sorry, Garen. I forgot that it was Garen.
Okay,
not Minuku.
so it was actually Garen.
I'm surprised it wasn't the two of them, but
Who?
Manuku and Garen. I'm surprised he did not play two characters, but that makes sense at the same time.
Well,
He's
Minuku
often
was
good.
just getting back from Waterford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it was Garen. Sorry, my mistake.
Also,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was
think
Team
you let us
C.
play two characters for that one.
This time no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said it was Rastus's character, who I can't remember
Mosh.
the name.
Yeah.
Garen, Zavril, and Raz.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down.
Such a interesting.
Altogether, like
selection.
heroes posing. They don't look exactly like themselves, but you can recognize them. Because obviously, they did not take like a day of their time to go to like a sculptor to get their likeness done. So it was all done by just sightseeing, I guess, just seeing them.
Yeah.
Or talking with other people and having a rough description. So yeah, you can see it's probably them. And there's a sort of like bronze plaque that describes them as the hero Tezos. Without much more information, there's a date, which is the date where you fought the demon.
Awesome. I think I'd druid craft a couple of flowers, and I'd go and create a little crown and put it on Zavril's head and go, "Oh, so much better."
Savior of
Fly up there.
Tezos.
Yeah. And then I will minor illusion it in my hand so I could show him later. Getting the image right and just like tweaking it a little bit, like, there we go, perfect.
I don't know if Arastelle would actually speak this out loud, but she would definitely feel relieved that she wasn't chosen for the statue.
All of
Poppy's gonna
the
ask-
all of the
Poppy's gonna-
people that are there looks a little more muscular and buffed than Chad. Like they all have square jaws.
That's
Oh my
funny.
god. the mewing.
Oh my god. Were those people chosen because they were the men?
Maybe
Oh my god.
you'll need to ask the sculptor.
I was about to say, Poppy's gonna seek out the sculptor and be like, why wasn't Arastelle made a statue?
It was so I'm like thinking
Arastelle
Arastelle
there,
Poppy,
but she's got like a square jaw. And she looks muscular.
Baz.
so she looks like Starlight. Oh god. I can't.
She looks like what?
Starlight in the new season of The Voice.
Oh no! I watched the new season this week.
Yeah. She
Dear
looks,
Lord.
She looks tough.
dear. She looks tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks like she had a rough every day.
Yeah, it's tough to look at her, sadly.
Yeah.
I feel bad for her.
I don't remember what's the name of this operation. Right?
To
But
take
yeah.
the fat out of your cheeks, yeah, it's
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea.
No,
Don't think it was yeah.
but I'm like thinking, I feel like so it was Arastelle, Poppy, and I know Bass
Yeah.
was there too, and these are all like female characters, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
This is weird.
And then there's the 4 guys that were already listed.
Yeah.
Only
2 more, I think. There was 9 people, right?
yeah.
Who's missing? Oh, Rambo's character.
Yeah.
Who
It's either
El
I
Charo.
think it was El Charo?
El Charo?
It was
It
El
was El
Charo,
Charo.
yo. And
Yeah.
Nim! Nim was another girl!
Yep.
Unbelievable.
El Charo's not there, and he's the buffiest one. Like,
Yeah.
again, if you find a sculptor, you can ask him why.
No, Arastelle is going to
Sculptor.
be quietly relieved that she wasn't chosen for this really uncomfortable statue.
You know, I'm noticing that there's only guys in these sculptures.
Called the Chads of this house.
That's a Thestos.
The piece of art.
I guess you bring a good point. Why didn't they choose you, Poppy?
Why didn't they choose you?
Why is there only
Why
4?
would they have chosen me?
Yeah. Why isn't there all 9 of us? Hold on.
Yeah. I thought you were the Mighty Nine, not like 4 schmuck.
Well, I guess we can go find the head guard and ask who made the statue, why they chose who they chose if you wanted to. I forget his name, but I feel like we could find him.
We could.
Hmm.
We should. And she's gonna angrily stomp off looking for a guard.
Stomp off, like flying. I
She's
just
pouting.
imagine you flying. you
She gets down on the ground and is like angrily like walking somewhere.
I'm
right now.
thinking Tinkerbell like fuming.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's 100% gonna ask who the sculptor is.
I think that I think we need to get to the bottom of this. Arastelle doesn't care, but I think we need to get to the bottom of this.
A D&D session not going the way Grim expected? Who could have thought?
Obviously.
So now he's scrambling. Let's look up a random name from a name generator.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh man! So is this the head guard or is this the sculptor?
The sculptor. We're looking for the sculptor. I'm not. We don't need the name of the head guard.
Or don't we?
So you're looking for a guard, try to get some direction or information on the statue.
Just who the sculptor. Yeah, just
Or
who the
I guess
sculptor is.
I guess we could just ask one
Or
of the
anyone.
guards. Yeah, like who
could
was
just-
the person who made the statue? Yeah.
You approach the closest guard you can see. I assume he looks slightly confused as you
As
as you
Poppy's
introduce
fuming.
yourselves. Yeah, your group introduces themselves with a fairy that's stomping on the ground, fuming.
Just
yeah,
the
you-
sculptor of those statues over there.
The what now?
The sculptor.
Of the statue?
Yes.
And he points a little further back.
It's just a really nice statue, and we wanted to ask them how they made it.
Sure. I believe it's the local. She does a lot of the like town projects like that. She's good. She ain't bad at her craft. Yeah. It is a nice statue. Not my vibe, but it's a nice one. Yeah.
Does she have a shop?
Yeah. If you go to the artisan district, that's the 6th district. Yeah, she has a shop there.
The
What's-
name of it, please.
I believe her name's Andromeda. That's what she called herself.
Andromeda?
Yeah, Andromeda.
Okay.
Andromeda? Meda?
Uh,
I'm not quite sure. I never talked to her.
you said that was
I've
the
seen.
6th district?
Yeah, the district. Very much all of the artisans are there. She's. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find her. She's well known in town.
Thank you.
Pleasure's mine.
Which
And if
way is
you're
the
looking to have,
she starts walking away and goes,
Wait.
and where is the 6th district at?
And what is the shop name?
I don't. I do not know. As I said, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find it. She's as popular as you can be. Um, I don't patrol. I don't patrol this district, but I guess anyone there will know her. She's. From what I heard, she's something. So.
Did she happen to replace the one Edgar statue that was destroyed some months ago?
Um, the Edgar statue, like in the church, with what happened in the events. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm unsure. I mean, she was quick enough to do this one, so I'm not sure she would have done one for the church.
Okay.
Maybe you can ask her.
Okay. I will. Thank you.
Well, have a nice day and good luck. Good luck with your find.
Thank you. You too. She's gonna start pouting over towards the 6th district, wherever that may be.
Poppy, why
It's
are you
it's
so
it's
upset?
due west.
Thank you.
Cross the river, go west, northwest. You'll find the 6th district.
Poppy,
Can't miss
why are
it.
you so upset right now?
Because you deserve the recognition that you deserve.
I don't need a statue, no.
You.
I didn't want
we.
one.
I would like a statue. Why don't you want one?
You deserve one.
I don't
So do the rest of us. Shouldn't have only been 4. It should have been all 9.
it could have easily been some misunderstanding where they didn't have a reference for a someone like me, someone like you, someone like Baz, Nim, El Charo. There could be a very obvious reason why we are not in the statue. And I'm perfectly okay with it. I don't
Makes
want that
sense.
recognition.
Makes sense. Look back at the statue and see the creatures that were, the races that were done, and I'm like, you're right.
We can still ask, but I don't
I'm still gonna
know.
ask. And then she
Yeah.
turns around and starts going.
Yeah, I feel like you should be proud of what you've done. I mean, the statue's
agree.
a good. The statue's a legacy of this, of what you've accomplished.
I mean, I am proud of what we accomplished, but I don't need a statue to tell me what I've been able to do.
It's not about telling you what you've been able to do. It's about people knowing what the things that have been done without them knowing. Because otherwise, without the history, like, we're never gonna be, like, no one will remember these things ever. That's the purpose of it.
I don't need people to remember me.
Others do.
Yeah, why not? It could inspire others. I mean, what you all did is good. I mean, it's great. It's
What if people come to us because they realize that that we were able to accomplish something great, and they recognize us, or they come to us for help with something, or other people face an issue similar to ours in the future, and they come looking for things that we've done or written because they recognized a statue, for example, or a deed that was done so long ago.
I mean, when you put it that way, I guess that doesn't sound so bad. It just seems like attention that I don't want, though.
But who knows if anyone, like, what if, like, okay, you saw how bad those statues were, first of all. They did not look like anything like our friends. They kind of did, but not really. So then we just
Zafra
asked them
looked
to do
pretty
that.
handsome.
They did. Your eyes on Philip there. How dare you?
I can compliment a friend.
You're right. I do tell you both how beautiful you are all the time. Okay, never mind. I take it back. It moves on. But yeah, you like we could ask them to not make it like super detailed like she did with the other ones, but like adding to the statues so that way it recognizes not only us as individuals but the strangers because that's who did it is important.
Oh yeah, does the statue say the strangers or it just says the saviors of Thessos?
It says the saviors of Thessos.
Damn,
I don't
it
think we
doesn't even.
told them. We didn't tell them the strangers because we didn't want to be associated with anything bad. That
Their
might
names
come
are
from it.
there, but there's a mistaken Shamash name, obviously.
Definitely.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, we can talk to the sculptor and maybe get the stranger's name on the plaque. But okay, back to Arastelle. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care to be recognized everywhere I go. That seems a little too exhausting.
And it doesn't like we're not like asking people to put statues up in every single city that we've done a good deed in, because then we would have to, equally have statues up of us if we were doing bad things and people recognize us for bad things. It's more so like for really big things, like fighting a demon in another plane and stopping him from corrupting an entire city and enslaving the entirety of their people. I think a lot of people would be appreciative of that. And they'd want to thank us for that. And they should have the right to do so. I don't care for people coming up to me, but like, if they want to say thank you because they're grateful, they should be able to know who to say thank you to.
That sounds so awkward, though.
Yeah, I mean, you're already really awkward, so it's not really that different.
Poppy?
What?
That's not very nice.
I mean, it's not a bad thing to be awkward. It's actually really cute.
It makes us unique.
I think at this point, Aristole's going to like turn bright red and just like walk off because she doesn't want to talk anymore.
She'll even for the nail in the coffin. I think that's why Philibert likes you so much. It's just you're just so cute when you're shy. As she's like walking towards, like trying to catch up to her, yelling this out into the public space that we're in.
That is so uncomfortable.
No personal space, no personal bubbles, no awareness of surroundings absolutely all the time.
Yeah, great. Great.
Beginning of day, there's a lot of people in the streets. Obviously, you're not alone.
Oh, I thought it was towards the
It was in the
nighttime.
evening, yeah.
In the evening.
Oh, okay. I thought you would have done this the next day, not in the middle of the night.
No, this was as soon as I spotted it, I needed to go talk to her.
All right.
Yeah.
So middle of the
Is
night
that-
it is.
Poppy's
that a
fuming.
me?
It's not the
Yeah.
middle of the night. It's like evening time when people are out, like going to dinner and whatnot.
Same thing.
No, people
No,
are
it
still out and
wasn't.
about. Thessos has to have a late night. It's like a major city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the artisan district. I
Yeah.
can assure you, there's a nightlife.
Yeah, I'm imagining it similar to like New York City or something. It's just always popping.
Always popping. Okay, young girl. No cap. All right.
On God.
You guys
So
are
you
making fun of my generation, and I do not appreciate it.
Are you Gen Z?
Yeah, technically speaking, yeah.
No
Can you
wonder
die
like
for me?
Ryan
I met that.
Reynolds.
I'm that couple. Wow. I'm in that couple of. He's not targeted towards my generation. He's 100% targeted towards millennials. What do you mean?
No, it was complete. Like it didn't
Wow.
make any sense, but I
It did
had
not.
to make that joke. Oh man. Anywho, for real.
So you travel to for real. Don't forget to
Sure,
dab
sure,
real
sure.
quick.
Cool.
Quick dab is always good.
Yeah.
I'm glad this is being recorded, honestly.
I'll cut this part out. Don't worry.
No, fucking not.
the hell are you talking about? This is all role playing.
So
Part of the
about
game.
going to see Priscilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get to it tonight.
Getting sidetracked. So yeah, you go to the 6th district.
Awesome.
As said, there's a nightlife there. It's the artisan district, so most of the people there are obviously a little high life kind of people. There are a lot of what's the English word for this? All I have is terrasse, which sounds like a terrasse, but I there's a lot of terrasse all around the place.
Terraces?
Terraces?
Yeah.
Is it the English term also?
Yeah.
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 So like when a restaurant has like boardwalk tables, like that would be well, I mean
Patio.
sidewalk tables. That
Yeah,
would be
patios or yeah, terraces is
okay.
fine. Terraces
Very
is
popular.
fancy, and I feel like Thessos is all
Yeah.
about being fancy.
Oh yeah. So terraces.
Yeah.
So like there's no real inn here. It's all like uh taverns, but like high-end taverns. There's a bunch of them. It smells surprisingly good. Town smells not that great, but this district works very like smells good. Surprisingly enough, smells like food. The streets are more they're not wide. Height. The reverse of being wide.
Dirty?
A street can be wide, but a
Oh,
street can
it's
also be
narrow.
narrow. Forget about that word. Thank you.
No problem.
So yeah, the streets are narrower. There is not that much space for mounts or carts or things like that. So in the most of this district is like that. There are some main roads, but most of it is like more narrow alleyways, sort of terraces. There's nightlife. There's a lot of people. There's music. It's almost like a sort of cacophony from outside because well you hear music coming out from more than one building. So yeah, you're navigating through this. Nephele seems to be probably much more in her place than you two in terms of like navigating through this, through the people. Sometime even stopping, uh, just interacting with some people real quick, like just complimenting people, or even you don't know why, but she has a glass, like she has alcohol in them, like she found something.
Yeah. Um, as Arastelle, I think I would ask her, are you familiar with this? And was it Andrea? What was the name?
Andromeda, Andromeda, Andromeda,
Andromeda.
Andromeda.
It does sound
Andromeda.
like Andromeda. Is that what
It's,
it is?
it's
Andromeda.
giving me.
Yeah,
It's giving me
Andromeda.
Andromeda, but yeah.
Yeah, like the galaxy.
Are you familiar with this sculpture? Nephele?
Heard of her, but never really talked to her.
Where'd you find
Uh,
that drink?
oh, it was given to me by him, and she will point like in a random direction behind her.
Oh. Wow, that's
Oh,
really cool.
do you want it?
Oh.
It's not my vibe.
I it, I don't think so. Poppy, did you want it?
No, I'm good.
I'll keep it.
Is it common to just accept drinks from strangers?
It was not a stranger. I mean, remember I'm from Thessos. I've been through this street more than once. I know most of the owners here, and I know a lot of people. So some people don't change much. I'll be honest. There's some people here that are a little too old to be here. Maybe they should move a little along.
Oh.
She say that in a sort of gossipy way.
Oh, we got that.
Well, the more people you know, the well, things tend to be a little more free. You get more gifts. That's a perk of being known. You see, if you had a statue in town, maybe there would be more gifts.
What we could do, Nephele, is say that you were the savior, and so you could have a statue in Thessos, and then you'd get even more free stuff.
I mean, they have so many free stuff. I want you to be recognized. I mean, you deserve it. Also, I'll be honest with you. Have you seen their chin? Like, they all had like. I don't
What
want to
I'm
be.
saying.
I
Why do?
want
Why
to
would you
be.
think that I want that type of statue?
I mean, it's for heroism. I mean,
We should say that you're the hero.
Not saying that.
But like, it'd be really fun.
I don't think so. I already have a statue of me at my place. That's enough.
You have a statue of
What?
yourself?
Yeah. It was a bet, and turns out that the statue is well made, so I kept it.
Hmm.
Was it made by the person who made those statues?
No. It was made by a much better sculptor.
Hmm.
Actually, it was made in Grimlet,
Oh.
and uh, I swear, like getting the statue back home, uh, it wasn't a gift. I hope it was, but it wasn't a gift, and it was quite expensive.
Hmm.
Maybe I should have left the statue in Grimlet. Old stories. Uh,
Are you sure
you're
you don't
going
want
through
another one?
the. Huh?
Are you sure you don't want another one?
I don't have room for that. Cost me more than 100 gold to get the statue delivered to my place. I don't want.
Oh,
That's
Yeah, it's expensive.
odds.
wow.
It's insane. I didn't know there was like expense fees on that. Like since when?
Wow. It must be a
Anyway,
great statue.
A lot of people are saying that there's something called like inflation starting to happen or something.
oh no, not
Prices are
inflation.
through the roof.
Good thing gifts are not do not
Taxed.
inflate.
Oh
Yeah,
my
they're not
god.
taxed. Anyway, once we speak to this woman, this sculptor girl, I can show you the place here. I can show you around.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not gonna be Mimosa Sunday, but similar.
It's Sunday if you make it. But no,
Every
we don't
day's
do
Mimosa Sunday if you make it.
that. We're working right now, so no.
Yeah, work. Oh.
I'm working.
So you are leaving the small streets, the narrow streets. Uh, you find yourselves on the sort of like major road of the sixth district, much calmer. Uh, there's still people there, obviously, uh, but most of the like nightlife is behind you. You just go along it, and at some point you find, you do see a sort of like big building with two sort of like big, uh, big wooden doors, uh, and you can read over the two doors, Andromeda's galaxy. Does seem to be think highly of herself.
That's how
Well,
I
the one
feel.
guy. Go ahead.
That's how I feel like a lot of people are in the city.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, oh obviously. Yeah, this seems a little, yeah, a little more. Do you think she's there?
Probably.
Let's knock and see.
I guess that there seems to be light coming from like through the gaps of the two large doors, and linked to that sort of big garage-like building. There's a smaller house on the side, like two-story house. There seems to be no light coming from the house itself.
Okay. So Poppy
Big
knocked.
doors then. Yeah.
You knock on the door.
Yeah.
Uh, as you approach the door and you knock on it, yeah, you can hear some, like knocking, chipping, hammering sound coming from the other side.
And it's still going.
Yep. Maybe a knocking will not be heard.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just open up the door and call in, saying hello.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Open up.
if you want our statues, best is to introduce yourselves.
Oh,
Uh,
if that's the
open
case,
up.
we should just go.
I opened up the door, and I say, "Pardon our intrusion. Hello."
Yeah, you can see Puppy fly to the sort of metal door handle and just like push on it with all her might. Door slowly just move. It's on like two rails as it opens up. The light from inside start pouring through toward the street. And as you look inside, you can see that there are multiple statues and projects clearly unfinished. Some of them are being casted in various metals: iron, silver, gold. Some of them are smaller, some of them are bigger. Uh, and there's also like stone statues that are being sculpted. And amidst all of that, there's like a bunch of people here, like workers. If you count real quick, there's 8 of them. They're all dwarves.
Hmm.
Uh, do they like stop working, or did like no one
No,
give pay
none of
this
them
attention?
seem to notice you really. I mean,
Okay. Do we spot anyone that stands out? Or
yeah, a little on the side, like walking through all of these uh, unfinished projects, is walking a very tall woman, like 6 feet something. Uh, she's she looks human at first, but probably more half elf if you look at her ears, slightly pointy. She's got this sort of elongated face, a little. The more you look at her, the more you can see these sort of like elvish-like features. Uh, and yeah, she seems to be going through like these unfinished projects. She's giving orders or insight or talking to the dwarves that are working, like touching the projects, like just sort of trying to give guidance from what you can understand of what's going on. The woman herself doesn't look like sculptor or like she worked a day in her life, like long slender and a little too perfect. She's got she don't have work clothes on, yet they're all dusty, but they clearly cost more than whatever wardrobe you have. uh Pre Nephele, because post Nephele your wardrobe is probably a little more expensive. and yeah, she's got like small glasses. She always looks old. Her head is always old, like looking a little high, but she lowers her vision down. Uh, but yeah, that's what you see.
uh, Miss Andromeda, is that you over there?
Again, through all this sort of like hammering and cacophony sound,
Making a scene.
difficult to hear. But
I'll send a message over to her then. Now that I can see her, I'm gonna point at her and go, "Hey, we're at the front door. We wanted to talk with you. It's kind of loud." And I'll be like waving as I whisper this to her.
you see as you interrupt her as she's clearly speaking with someone, you can see she kind of gets straight. She starts looking toward the entrance. One of her eyebrow kind of just like goes up, obviously a little curious and confused.
Sorry for bothering you.
She starts walking in your direction. She's got a somewhat gracious walk. She approaches you, and once you get in talking range through all the sound, uh, you see her just like do a sort of uh, snap of her fingers, and all of the workers will stop. Maybe it takes a little delay. It's not instantly, obviously,
Yeah.
but yeah. She'll look at the 3 of you. Again, she's taller than all of you. She's looking at you like with this sort of like uh knobby way, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
I'm up at eye level with her.
Who might you be? At this hour of day?
Right. Sorry about bothering you. You guys don't have to stop your work. We just wanted to chat about some of the statues you've done in the city. My name is Poppy.
Can
This is
this wait
Arastelle.
tomorrow? You're interrupting great work right now.
Sure. I can come by in the morning instead.
Morning.
Yes.
Let's say 2 p.m.
I'm gonna be out of the city by then.
Oh, what a shame.
So we can talk now then.
I would rather not. But be quick, if you will.
About your statues up by the church for the saviors of Thessos.
Ah, yes. Marvelous project. Ain't it?
Right. Um, there's some missing members from it though.
Is there now?
There's 5 people missing.
I remember I was told stories of these 9 people, yes. But dust issues. Also, I don't think the others, according to this description I had, would have fit the old piece.
Oh, so it was just for aesthetic purposes.
Creative vision is one other thing.
Okay. I'll look over to Arastelle.
Is that all?
One other thing is, you didn't attribute it to the correct group of people. You didn't name their group that they were part of. They were from the strangers.
You'll see that she'll like release a sort of sigh, like just exhaling from the nostril. I don't follow you here.
Well, sure they're the saviors of Thessos, but they were here on behalf of the strangers.
The strangers.
Correct. The guild. They were
Hmm.
recognizable.
She'll like tap her. She'll fake like she's thinking, not really hiding it at all. Ah, yes, the strangers. Yes, mercenaries, right?
I suppose you could look at them that way, yeah.
So brutish.
Saviors of Thessos, though.
Much better, don't you think?
But
They are the saviors of Thessos, but their name is the strangers.
they
were here
wouldn't
on business.
have been able to save Thessos if not for the Strangers Guild.
I hear you. So what do you want me to do?
Just curious if you could give the credit to the strangers, like on the plaque at the very least. And if you wanted the images of the other 5, I could easily produce them for you in a way that would fit. And I am able to minor image easily.
I'm no fool, you know. I was told about the 9 person. I believe, if I remember correctly, that one of them was a little tiny fairy. And another one was... She'll look at both Arastelle and Nephele.
I'll look at Nephele.
Now look at Arastelle.
The other one was a young, bluish-skinned elf. What a surprise that I see the 2 of you here. I assume that one of you and she'll point, like she'll...
Yeah.
If you don't back away, she'll tap you even. I assume
I'd
that
probably...
you people were maybe part of the group.
Receptive.
Well, she'll look again at Arastelle, Nephele. She'll look at you. Not perfect, but you look better than what I was told. That's a start.
You can just put the strangers on the plaque. That's all we really want.
And what about the other 3? What do they want? You told me there was 9 of you. I only see
Yeah.
2.
They're not here right now. We're passing through and we saw the statues and well, we were wondering why not all 9 were done. It's the main thing. Because we were just wondering why you chose who you chose.
The mind of an artist is not always clear. Some things are just look better for my eyes than other things.
As an
And as I
artist
said,
myself, I usually actually have a reason that I do a certain thing. There's really no reason that you decided on those 4?
oh, there's one very good reason. I was paid by the city.
And the city wanted a certain image?
No, the city paid a certain amount.
Ah, okay.
The limitations were in order. I had to put limits. I had to decide who would fit best, give it a little creative touch, and I believe that everyone is happy with that. I've had nothing but compliments toward this piece. So did my team.
It's a very masculine piece.
It is. I believe that this gives a better picture of the heroism and what was accomplished here. You can say that, like, she says that, obviously, she obviously believed in herself. Almost has stars in her eyes. But yes, maybe it's a little too masculine. I know that some of the features were maybe a little too square, but nothing is perfect, and I think my team and I did our best.
Okay.
And again, as I said, city limitations. And if you want your strangers to be put on the statue, I will gladly do it. Just because you're cuter than I thought you would be, or what I was told.
I think
I'll,
Arastelle would blush
albeit
at
a little
that.
small. Hmm?
I said Arastelle would slightly blush at that, I think. Feeling uncomfortable.
Can I show you the place around?
I think we have to get going, right?
We are on a time schedule right now, but we appreciate it. Thanks for the explanation. I'm sorry for taking up your time and bothering your work.
No problem. After all, you saved the city.
Thank you for your
She'll
time.
have a sort of slight fake smile. But yeah, like, feel free to pass by whenever we're open.
Will do. And then we'll start heading out.
You'll see one of the dwarves close the gate, the door as you leave. With her standing in the doorway, just like straight as an arrow, looking at you as you walk away.
As we're walking away, I'll like kind of under my breath say, was she so intimidating? What was that?
Sending message, I'll just say, man, she was a bitch.
Yeah, Nephele would be like, wow. Maybe that's why I never talked with her.
Pardon my Paragonian, but she's a bitch.
She's a butt? Wow.
This is like halfway down the block for sure. I'm not even like. At least we got a legit reason. I didn't sense any lying about the city not giving enough money to do the entire thing. But like,
you're also a very tiny person, though, Poppy. You could have easily taken the place of Raz or Garen.
I mean, I'm not bothered by that now that I see who's working on the project. She definitely had an image that she wanted to uphold.
I'm sorry you weren't.
What if we made our own ones and we just put them next to it?
we could just change them.
Could.
Change
You
it.
never
Yeah.
know.
We all know magic. Maybe we can do something with that.
Mending.
Mending the chins away.
Dude, I could use fucking fast forward, and I could use reverse and just hold it like a cantrip and just have it revert back to its like the raw material form.
Lock the
But
copper.
you wouldn't want to take away credit from Zavriel Garen.
I would never.
Shamarkin?
No, I wouldn't do that. No, but I'm just talking fun right now. That's all.
A lot of people are like that, but damn, she's not even sculpting her own things.
No.
It's not.
It's
Have you
almost
s-
like
have-
she didn't even have an idea of why she chose the people that she chose. Who? That's not a thing.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
Have you
sure
seen her
Philibert would have
finger?
had much better words for her too.
like her fingernails, like they were painted red.
Were
I-
they?
Where I'm pretty sure
Really?
I'm pretty sure that this is a story in red. It cost a fortune.
So she's not even making her own art.
She's a phony.
Nephele, I think you have an easy smear campaign to get her shut down.
Yeah, maybe I can stay in town for a week and see what's up.
No, we don't want you to get in trouble.
I mean, how does she get work? This is so beyond me.
What if
I
What if
do-
we're? Did we see something we weren't supposed to see?
Is that like an
Dwarves?
out-of-game question, or is that?
No, that's an in-game question. That's an
Okay.
in-game question. Like,
Dwarves? Like,
what if no
what
one?
do you mean?
What if no one else knows that she uses other people's labor to create her work? And she doesn't do it herself.
Oh. Maybe.
What do you mean?
What if she's plagiarizing the work, basically? Like, oh, we've got some things to discuss over breakfast tomorrow.
I know just a place.
Which is
They've
always
got the best mimosas in town.
We'll all sleep on this, and then we'll come back and discuss our thoughts.
So,
Charlie's Angels, this bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
This is supposed to be a session so
Completely
that we can
derailed.
explain why you go back down to level 5 and in
And
the end
now
it's just...
we are stuck on this conspiracy.
it's so
It
wild
ended up
to
being
me.
a small campaign.
This will be one of Poppy's side quests for when we get the
Yeah.
actual campaign
So
started.
is Poppy level 5 now? No. We
No,
didn't get to this point.
we didn't do a shit.
Yeah, we
Alright,
just dismantled some sort of like art cartel.
yeah. In fact, I got level 11 out of it. No.
Yeah. This took like 5 sessions. Dude.
Oh my god, so freaking funny.
We can
Okay.
fast forward to the next day and heading out of the town,
Yes.
I think.
But yeah, we can move to Malika. I actually wanted to take a
Another
short
2
break
years.
though.
Yeah,
so,
that works too. I'll go get some water.
Yeah, BRB. So, are we just gonna teleport to Malika?
Probably
Yeah.
for the so that we can get somewhere in a functioning
I'm-
time.
Yeah, it only takes 2 hours to get into character, guys. Come on.
Yeah, come on, that's normal. That's normal. And you decide to pack up and leave toward Malika. Do you bring Nephele with you?
Yes.
All right. So all three of you leave toward Malika. It's not too far away from Thezos. It's northwest of there. It's a little mountainous region. It's past most of the fields. You go through some small woods. Takes about like 2 hours top to get there, and you eventually get to Malika, small town. Nothing too fancy about it. Some fields around it. It has, from what you can see, 2 churches there, according to the roofs that tower over the rest of the town. As you walk through town, You get some side eyes. I mean, this town is off road. They don't see many ferries and current borns there. So
Let alone
they're
two at the same time.
especially two at the same time. Like you can hear someone asking if the circus is in town or things like that.
Oh, wow.
Hey, you're in
But this
the
this this is this kind of stuff that Arastelle absolutely hates, and she would feel very self-conscious.
don't you say.
Anyways, I cast a race on that person.
I just cast fireball on the village. I don't care. That's how the bad guy starts. Yeah. So yeah, you get to this small village. Um, nothing too fancy or special about it. What do you do once you're there?
Is there any like this is like a small village, right? Like
Yeah.
clearly there's probably like a tavern and a
Yeah.
like a bunch of residential
There's
houses, farms, and that's
yeah.
about it, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
not even like a maybe a convenience store at best.
At best,
At
probably not.
best, yeah.
It's
Okay,
probably kind of place where they have like a town granary and like all
yeah.
of the food is there
Okay,
for everyone.
yeah, yeah. Um, hmm, I she be living in this town? Or would like, and I'll like fly up a little bit and like look for like the horizon to see if there's like a house like off in the distance or something like that, like set away from the village.
As you fly up and you look around, a little north of town, uh, like through the small woods and sort of hills that are slowly going up into the mountainous
Yeah.
regions, you can see something out of the ordinary that you've never seen before. Uh, you see. How best could I describe this? You see sort of beam, a crooked beam of light, almost akin to lightning, surrounded by, uh, yeah, sort of like clouds, colors, pretty much all the colors you can think of that are just swirling around. It looks like sparks of lightning are just exploding in many directions, but it stays within its own bound. And you can see this thing sort of piercing through the sky and just disappearing out, like appearing and disappearing out of nowhere. There's no anchor point. There's no like cloud or something. It's just it's there, like this sort of tear that's just there, tearing through space. That is not normal.
I'm gonna come down and be like, I'm gonna take a stab at a guess. I'm gonna guess that we need to go that way.
What did you
You know, like
say?
point. I'll point out. I'm gonna guess you could probably even see it from just the outskirt of town, right? Outskirts of the village without any buildings hindering the. Or
Uh,
no.
if you like, you go through town and you try to look, and you can see like the top of it.
Okay.
And if you point it to Arastelle, like through like the tree lines and things like that, Arastelle, you can see, you don't see that, but you do see a sort of like uh breach in the currents. You can see that the currents there are having like a sort of storm moment.
What's
Like clear there's
going on?
something going on, but you don't see the same thing that Poppy sees.
There's like a big like scratch like in the sky, like a storm is going on around
I don't. I see the currents acting acting really chaotic, but I don't see what you just described.
it. You don't see. Yeah, I think we gotta go that way. And I'll go up to the person who said the circus is town, and I'll say, is Priscilla Coryphe off that direction into the hills?
Uh, the person's like two men. They're like uh fixing a piece of building, like a wall or something like that. They look at you a little confused and, oh, you mean the hermit?
Yes.
I think her name's Priscilla, something like that. Yeah, she lives north.
Cool. Thank you.
I haven't seen her quite some time, but yeah.
That's okay.
You- Careful there.
Oh, it's okay.
Plenty of rumors around. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Well, I've taken on things you couldn't imagine, and I'll just slowly float off.
Yeah. So go back to work.
I'll give them something else to talk about, and then we'll keep going.
You head north.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go through the woods. There's a road heading north, small path. You're going through the woods, going up the hills and mountain. Uh, Eventually, you get this small road that clearly is not used. Like at first, the road seemed to be used often, like cart tracks and all. This is a path in woods, like in uh, let's say up woods that is being under like the upkeep of the people. Like they are wild woods, and there's woods that are just being cleaned off and used by the townspeople. So all the
I
trees are like almost evenly spaced. Like this doesn't look like your typical forest with a bunch of dead logs and bushes
yeah.
everywhere. Uh, the path at first very well used. Clearly, the lumberjacks here are using it. Come a point where you have to follow a small path that goes up the mountain, only usable by foot at this point, not used often, obviously. Uh, Until you get out of the woods, there's not that many trees at this place, this point of the mountain, and you can see this sort of rift that is maybe less than a mile away through other like small trees. Uh, Arastelle, you don't see the rift, but you do see there's clearly disturbance in the currents at this very location. You can all see a small house, small cottage, like wooden house on a hill close by. There's smoke going out through the chimney.
This has to be
I-
The
her,
road
right?
seems to be like going up to there.
it has. I've got a bad feeling. I've got a bad feeling like in Thesos
We can't hear you.
fighting. Oh, sorry. I've got a bad feeling like when we were in Thesos with like fighting the demon. It looks scary.
The currents, what you see, reminds you of the demon.
And I'll like I'll let me see if this would fit. I'll minor illusion it, like a small replica of it, in my hand. The tear that I see. This is what I see.
I feel like Aristelle will try to keep a mental note of that because she'll want to draw that later, but not right now, obviously.
Yeah. It'll be fine though.
You
And
think
she'll-
that this is like the demon, but it'll be fine?
No, it's just it's scary like that. I don't think that we're gonna fight a demon. As she's like putting on her armor.
It'll be fine, I swear. Put some gauntlets.
Puts the mithril chainmail on and grabs out the shield.
It's all gonna be all right. You don't have to worry about anything.
Says, I'll take lead, and starts flying forward.
Okay. Just announce yourself. She's waiting for you, right?
Yes, yeah. I'm just afraid something about that is gonna do something that I don't want it to do.
Maybe announce yourself right now, then.
Sure. It's like within a mile, right?
I don't know.
The tier itself is, but the cottage is like 40 feet away.
Oh, okay. I thought the cottage was right by
50.
the tear. Okay, never mind. If it's 40 feet away, like if we're close, I wouldn't put on my
Yeah, the cottage
my
is quite
armor
close.
then. No, if we're that
Like
close, I wouldn't think
you have
we're
to
gonna.
go up a hill, and then it's just there standing
can-
on
Yeah,
the hill.
We
So
can call
I'll
out and just
I'll
say,
send a message. Like I just have message, and it's within 120 feet, so I'll just go like, Miss Priscilla, it's Poppy. I didn't announce that I was gonna be coming right away, but I'm here.
you get no answer.
Wonder if she's there. Let's go knock on the door.
You go up a path. You approach a small house. You knock on the door. Um, as you do, the door just kind of opens. It's not latched in, so
Hello.
no answer back. It's a very small cottage, one room place. Like everything's made of wood. Just
is there any
you.
indication that this is like, could be her house? Is there any hourglasses?
Oh yeah. Is there
There's there's as the door opens, yeah, there's a lot of books. There's a lot of parchment paper thrown around. Uh, there's a sort of like small alchemy table kind of place. Herbs, potions, things like that seems to be are being made or tried at
Okay.
least. And yeah, on the door there's an engraving of the same seal that you add on the letter.
Okay. Hello? Is anyone there?
There's no one in there.
But
Wait, I
the
will.
fires. There's smoke from the chimney. Do we see the fire?
Yeah, there's like a dying off flame in there. Haven't been fed for some time.
Hmm. Do we wait here or?
But I'm gonna put on my. I've got a bad feeling. Poppy will do so now. Um,
I didn't quite get what you said.
Their microphone is acting
what the
up.
heck? Really? Like I've got it
Yeah.
right in front. That's weird. I say that I'm gonna. Uh, Poppy says that she's really nervous, and I wanna. I think I'm gonna put my armor on. I've just got a bad feeling. Is all.
Okay.
She'll do so.
Do you enter the place or do you just stay out?
Arastelle, do you see any magical traces of anything?
Um. Yeah, I'll cast detect magic to see if we see any magical effects.
You have to cast
Sure.
it. I can do it at will. Sorry.
You cast Detect Magic. There are many traces of uh magic in there, but mostly like uh remnants, like
Hmm.
echoes of magical things that were there.
Okay.
As you look around, you see a sort of like uh small metal rod that's on the sort of work desk that's magical. There's also two potions on the alchemy desk that are magical.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, it's pretty much it.
Okay. I'll
But
relay.
there are, I said, there's numerous traces of magic. Like the place is not magical itself, but
Mm-hmm.
clearly it has
No, like
lived
alarm.
through a lot of magic going
Yeah.
on here.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'll relay that I don't think that it's like a trap,
Okay.
but that there's a lot of traces of magic in the house.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take a step in, I guess. Is there any open journals or anything like that right now?
If you look, I assume you all entered the place at this
Mm-hmm.
point. If you look at the table, the work table, there's ink and parchment. Um, you can find a lot of like ball of parchment, like like when you throw something away and
Mm-hmm.
you just make a ball with it. You can find, if you look at them, a lot of letters addressed to you. Most of them unfinished, written all slightly differently. Um, mm, they all have the same handwriting. Maybe it was just hesitation, or it took many tries for this person to finally send you the letter that you received, it seems. Aren't that provisions? The place looks like the guy in town called her an hermit. Yeah, it kind of fits the bill.
She's very seems like she's very shy and keeps to herself, so reaching out to
Yes.
someone is probably very difficult. All right.
Very different from you.
Yeah.
Also,
Maybe.
there's like there's a bunch of books there. Like there's a library of book.
Well, maybe. You said like, are the trees like more wild now and forested instead of like in rows?
Yeah, you're out of like the town's forest, so now there's not that many trees, but yeah, they're more wild. You're in the wild right now.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, she could be just out gathering things, or she could be up at the storm that's going on over there.
As you look outside, I assume you kind of look. There are windows, so I assume you would be looking outside if you point out toward the storm.
Yeah.
You can see that it's lightly snowing outside.
Snow at this time of year?
Oh. Isn't there a spell from what's his name? Didn't he use something like that? Didn't you have a spell that messed with like time of day and stuff like that, and year and stuff? Like time of the year?
Time of day. Not time of year.
I knew it.
What did you know?
That you are also using time magic.
I used it to stop some crazy person, though.
Now you understand why I study it.
Morally, is this a good thing? Or
Let's just stick to what we're...
I'm sorry. It seemed like a really opportune moment to get my point across.
We need to find this Priscilla, Poppy.
Yes, we do. But I think that this is definitely because of a spell. I'm trying to remember what it is.
We can try signaling. Maybe she's
Oh,
out. I can shoot
yeah.
a firebolt up into the air as a flare.
can you all do a perception check, please?
Sure.
We haven't rolled at all.
Now
It's
that
exciting.
Now that I've lost my proficiency with perception,
All right.
17.
16.
He's back to good old Chase with minus 20 in perception.
Excuse you, I've got a +3. Thank you very much.
Oh
But
God.
He's not Chase anymore.
Yeah, you don't need perception proficiency. +3 is good. So how much?
17.
16.
17. 16. You, all three of you, kind of stop for a moment. You can all hear the sound of music coming through the wind, coming from outside. It sounds like, I think, a lyre, lyre, Lyre. You can hear the chords of lyre, the soft tune of it that seems to be coming through the wind.
Melancholic, upbeat, anything, any note, any discernible tone.
Yeah, we'll go with upbeat.
Upbeat. Oh, well, this melancholic tale of meadow is not the thing then.
Does it sound like copper?
Different. Sounds more. Uh, sounds faster. Nephele would be like, maybe she's playing music outside.
It sounds beautiful.
She'll look at Poppy. What what do we do?
I let's go outside. I guess. Why is it snowing? That's I don't know. And she's gonna fly outside and
Okay.
kind of shoot up a firebolt.
So you go outside, you look at the sky, roll me a perception check. You shoot
Oh,
a
sure.
firebolt in the air.
That's gonna be an 11
An 11. All right.
or passive 15 if we're doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can roll me dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh shit! Wow,
Just Poppy?
12. I mean
Poppy.
14. 14.
I need to find a
I think I put my hook too.
clean sheet. How much you said? 14?
14. Yeah.
Give me a second. I would like for the both of you to open Howlbear.
Oh no.
Okay. So yeah, you both look at Poppy as she goes out. She throw a firebolt in the air. Doesn't quite look around her, and you can see a sort of lightning bolt passing from right to left, passing through Poppy. Poppy, you take 33 points of lightning damage.
Jesus Christ!
Poppy, are you okay?
What the heck? And she'll look
As
around.
You
Source?
see this thing. This is sort of thing made out of lightning and just form by itself. That makes sense. And if you look around, you can see that there's more than just that. And you can all roll initiative. As
Gotta
these
get to
things
initiative.
do look hostile.
I just got a nat 20, by the way.
I got an 18. I have to fucking use
So this
hurry.
gives you 40 in the initiative roll.
Nice.
No.
Uh,
Even with 40, it wouldn't change much.
in game terms, DM, what level would our lovely Nephele be?
I'll change her token name because she has numbers, it seems. She is not eye level. She's like level 3 at best. At the very best. I did not
Yeah,
make stats for her, so I have to roll with something low. I'll just roll with something.
The thing that she
So no, she
showed.
doesn't have much HP, and she can't do much more than some maybe level 1 spell.
I'm gonna yell in there and just say, "Stay in there." To Nephele.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, she's gonna hide under the table. I mean, she's no fighter.
Am I using my time turn receptor the same as I would before?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you are. I'll just roll initiative for these blokes. Oops. Not this. Not the right button.
I was not expecting us to go into combat.
Do I have everyone? I do. Arastelle, you are going first.
I think. I'll just try shooting like a rock at one of the probably the thing that like it just attacked Poppy. I'll use catapult and shoot a rock at it.
All right. That to it. Is this a save? I don't know.
Yeah, let me just read. Oh no, it is a save. Oh my god, sorry. Yeah, apparently it's been too long since I've played Arastelle. Dexterity saving throw 16.
I will fail.
Okay, great. Not too shabby. That's 16 points of bludgeoning.
16 it is.
And I'll just call out and say, "What are you doing?"
You're trying
to the
to
monsters.
speak with them?
Yeah, to the monsters.
You'll get no answers. Is it? Do you move? Do you do anything else during your turn?
I'm level 5, man. I can't go out of this building. I'm gonna stay. In fact, I might, like, go over here.
Sure.
I'm done.
Okay. This guy.
How tall is this building, by the way?
It's a single-story building, so it's probably about 10 feet high.
Okay.
This 45. You will hear movement coming like through this part outside, and yeah, you see like a draft of air that seems to be blasting out of the chimney, and it's gonna be. You told Nephele to stay there. I mean, technically, she could probably do some hit and runs with cantrips.
Yeah,
It's D&D. It's up to you, but
No, I think that she should make that call, and I think that Arastelle would be very proud if she was comfortable enough to do it.
I mean, she doesn't want a statue, but the roll I just rolled told me that she would be confident enough to go take a look and at least try to cast a firebolt.
Yay! That's exciting.
And she will shoot a firebolt at this thing here, and she will crawl back inside. And it's gonna be Poppy's turn.
I'm gonna twin spell motes of light. I'm gonna do motes of light actually. Field of Stars, my bad. Field of Stars. And yeah, and I'll place those, and then I'll pop a potion as well. 5 foot. 5 star 10 foot radius. Goodness. So a 10-foot radius is what it says. Oh no, it's a 5-foot radius abode of light, within 5 feet of the thing that's wrong. Fuck. I haven't used this in forever. I'm like trying to use this thing and it's not working out for me at all. It's gotta be centered like that basically. So I'll do that right there. This one right here. This one right here. there. I'll put those there. I will come back in, down 15 feet. Come over here. And I'll drink a potion. I'm like, I don't know what the heck is going on.
Try to call out to this Priscilla person.
I don't think it's hers. She's trying to teach me time. She's not teaching me how to use elementals. Like, yeah, I'm gonna use a greater potion of healing right now.
Do you think that this was a trap?
I wouldn't think so.
You can roll damage for these three modes.
All three of them. All right. That was 4d12. One mote will be 36 radiant damage.
Which one?
Which three did it, I guess? Which three motes?
This one down here, this one on the right, and this one up there.
Okay, so this one was 36 damage, the very first one, the one that was right here. So, in the storm, roll again. Second one will be 30 damage, this one. So this one took 30 radiant. And 29 on this one. 29 radiant on that one.
This one?
Yeah, and but I've been able to bring the door shut with me as I came in.
Well, yeah, sure.
Cool.
Door's closed. You can see the door being just torn off by brutal wind that just tear the door apart outward. It seems to be coming from this thing. You can see this door here just like flapping a lot, like it's trying to open up. There's a latch keeping it closed, but it's probably not gonna stay closed for long. And this one got here, and yeah, as Arastelle, you feel slightly colder as this thing approaches, that you can partially see, I would say. And it's going to be Arastelle's turn.
I'm going to try and cast Dissonant Whispers on the wind, or I guess ice one.
This one or this one?
The one that's closest to us, so that hopefully it has to flee.
Sure.
Wisdom save 16.
Fail.
Perfect. So it has to flee up to its speed allows, and it also takes damage.
It's gonna pass through whatever mode this is.
Oh, perfect!
It does go through. Nice.
Mm-hmm. It's a direct line.
Yeah. Oh, this is
27 radiant.
a really good roll. 14 psychic damage as well.
And 14 psychic. All right.
And the door is just gone. I can't try.
Yeah,
and
there's
close
no
it.
door. There's
Okay.
like pieces of wood that are. They're just standing there because they're still on the hinges.
Yeah.
That's it. But like
Okay.
they've been torn apart.
Okay. I'm looking towards this door that's shaking, and I'll end my turn.
Okay. As you move there and you end your turn, you see this thing. Oh
Oh,
that's
God.
not what I want to do. Yeah. You see this thing going down the chimney and getting out of it. Just like crawling from up there. It looks like being made out of pure flame. Dexterity saving throw for you and for Nephele. The
Uh,
building itself seems to be burning just by its very presence.
I'm going to concerned for Nephele. I'm going to, and this is something that Arastelle hasn't done before, but she'll quickly try to manipulate the currents around Nephele to ward her from this attack.
Okay. You can still roll your dexterity saving throw.
Yes. That is a 16.
16, enough to pass. You will take half of 9, so just 4.
Okay.
Nephele succeeded also, and she has the damage reduction of how much?
I think it's my character level, which would be 5.
Okay. So she takes no damage from this.
Character level 5.
Good. So she takes no damage. You take 4 points of fire damage. The building itself around you seems to slowly be catching flames. Oh, why is this not orange? It's gonna be Nephele's turn. He's gonna probably move away. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
I'm so proud of Nephele.
And yeah, she's gonna stay there. Stay with you. And it's gonna be Poppy's turn.
I'm gonna twin spell and upcasted guiding bolt to level 4. And targeting this one and this one.
Okay.
Seeing Nephele, I'm slightly worried. I don't know if that one will hit. Does a 15 hit the storm one?
The storm one, 15 hits, yes.
Oh, nice. The other one is going to. The other one is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, this one it's also.
Awesome. So that is upcasted to 46 plus second, third, fourth, plus 36, 7d6 to each of them. So the storm will take 28 force damage. And the fire one will take 25. They're both glowing, and the next attack on either of them has advantage.
It's what type of damage?
It should be radiant. Is it radiant or force?
It's radiant.
It's radiant, yeah, radiant, my bad.
Right.
And they should be, the magma one is now glowing, and next attack will have advantage on it, against it.
Alright. You see this thing bursting through the door. By the way, the storm one disappeared. This one looks like a sort of sandstorm that's just going through the place. He's gonna look at you, and he's gonna... Can you please roll me a strength saving throw?
Oh, wow. That's unfortunate. Nat 20 for a 21. Never mind. Not unfortunate.
Alright. He's gonna try to engulf you. You're able to just fly slowly out of his reach, but the strength of the wind and the sand that's just like hitting you, you're still gonna take 11 points of damage. That's reduced by half.
That's already been reduced, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Tsunami will do what it does best. We'll move 30 feet this way. And it's gonna be Arastelle's turn.
I'm going to. Oh God, this is tough. I'm going to try and get this fire thing away from us, so I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on it as well. Wisdom save 16.
I succeed.
Damn. Okay.
With 17. With the 18 minus 1.
So that is 9 but halved.
Cool. And what type of damage is this?
Psychic.
Okay.
And trying to give Nephele some space between it and the creature. I'm going to try and telekinetically shove her away.
You tell her? Do you warn her?
I would warn her.
Okay.
Just as like a heads up. But yeah, then I would shove her back.
She'll accept the shove. Tumble over the table.
Yeah, I was hoping that like maybe she could go here instead, but that's fine. That's fine.
Like here or here?
Either one of those works for me. Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah,
this will be here.
that would be fine. And my turn.
It's gonna be Flamey Boy. Can you do a dexterity saving throw for its flaming aura?
Sure. Ooh, I'm rolling hot. A dirty 20.
You'll take 7 points of damage. That's already halved.
Damn. Okay.
And he's gonna attack you. First attack will be a 2 plus bonuses. I assume this will not hit. And second attack will be 18 total to it.
It hits.
It hits. No shield, no.
Do I have shield?
Asking before I roll the die.
And I didn't use a reaction this turn. Yeah, I'll use shield.
So this is a miss.
It is a miss.
All right. Nephele's turn. She's not gonna throw flame at the flame guy. This doesn't sound like a good idea. There's a water boy here. She's gonna attack him again. It's gonna be a miss. It's gonna be Poppy's turn.
Awesome. I am going to.
So, this guy's gonna move here.
Go away.
Here. I'm not able to quicken a spell and then also twin another spell in the same turn, right?
I don't think you can though.
It would say if you can use both of them.
Okay. It would say it doesn't matter. You can use this whenever or something like that.
But you said no.
That's what I thought. Okay. I will. Should be fine, anyways. I think. I'll just spell like regular guiding bolt this time. No, I need to back off. Shoot. I'll twin spell a mind sliver, I think, on these two. So they both need to make a
Intelligence saving throw?
I think so, yeah. And 17.
Save 17?
Yeah, 17.
Flaming Boy will succeed, this guy will not.
So it'll be 6 points of psychic damage to the one who failed. Minus 1d4 on the next saving throw it makes before my next turn.
Okay. So 6 points of damage on Twister Boy.
This off. Bonus action. I will. Healing word. I think my spell. Arastelle, have you been taking damage? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is she looking hurt?
I'm not bloodied looking. I am burning.
I will cast attack until ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature. Wait, what's the bonus? Is it a bonus action to move the Field of Stars?
If they can be moved, it will.
Action. It's
will
action.
Be,
Never mind. Bonus action. I think I'll do Sanctuary. I've never done that before. Yeah, I'll do a Sanctuary on still in Nephele. Shoot.
Nephele.
Nephele. I'll do Sanctuary on Nephele.
All right.
And that will be it.
Okay. So Sandstorm Boy will try again to engulf you. Strength saving throw, please.
He's gonna get me 8.
All right. You're being surrounded in this tornado of sand. I would like you to do a dexterity saving throw.
12.
12. You will be prone. No fall damage. You're not high enough. I mean, even though you're always somewhat flying. As for the sandstorm damage itself, that's gonna be 15 points of damage.
Yep.
And you are considered restrained.
That's not fun.
Tsunami Boy will go and try to grapple Nephele.
So when a creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw against the Sanctuary.
I assume 10 will not do it for the wisdom saving throw.
So you will lose the attack.
I have to choose a new target or lose the attack.
Or choose
spell.
a new target, yeah.
I cannot choose a new target as it is a grapple effect. So there we are.
Nice.
It's gonna be Arastelle's turn.
Okay. Arastelle will call out to Poppy, being concerned, and she'll try and with all her might to cast a Rhymes Binding Ice, but it's still weaker than what she's used to. This is going to be a 3rd level Rhymes Binding Ice, targeting here. Oops, that's the wrong one.
There's something weird with the. Give me a second.
It is weird.
This one.
It's changed, yeah.
No, I think I know why. But it's a circle, right?
That is a circle, yeah.
Oh, because they're now there's a new menu now.
Because like the shadowed effect, I don't actually.
Wait, nope, don't go. Huh.
I did not mean to do that.
I'll need to figure this out because there's a new menu, but oh, it doesn't change anything. Try snapping. What's the circle to snap to?
I'll just
number of squares.
I'll roll. Either
Yeah.
way. But they also have to do a con save of 16.
I think I got it. Well, I got half of it, at least.
That looks much better, yeah.
Con save of 16, both of them?
Yeah.
Fireboy will succeed. Tornado will
Sandstorm.
not.
Sandstorm had a minus 1d4 anyways.
Oh.
But work.
Half squares, 0.5. Good lord.
Oh,
This is
God.
getting worse.
So the Fireboy succeeded.
Yeah.
But the Sandstorm failed, is what you said?
Yeah.
I don't know if it matters, but Sandstorm will be frozen for a minute unless he uses an action to break himself free from the ice.
Okay.
And they took 19 damage, halved for the Fireboy.
Fireboy will die.
Whew.
rid of that. And the 19.
Yes, 19.
Okay.
And for my bonus action, I think I'm going to. Oh, does the fire go out where I just shot the binding ice?
Like here?
Yeah.
I would say I would say yes.
Yeah, that'd be great. And I will again call out to Nephele and pull her closer to me to get her away from the tsunami. End my turn.
He's gonna miss with her firebolt again, and it's gonna be Poppy's turn.
Is the restraint ended because the creature was frozen?
This one is not frozen.
Yes, it
it's-
was. You said it failed.
Oh, this one failed. Yes, it is frozen. The restraint does not stop.
Restraint does not stop. Okay.
Nope, you're just
Uh,
stuck in there.
Yeah. Okay. I can subtle spell something at very least. So I don't need to use somatic or verbal components. So I will.
Second. Just gotta look at something real quick.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Sure. I will subtle spell.
Take note that the only thing you see right now is this thing.
Yep.
You're in the eye of the storm.
Yeah, I'm gonna subtle spell Toll the Dead on it. So that'll be a Wisdom 15 saving throw.
Not 20. This guy's not gonna be told dead.
Damn.
These kind of nat 20s are the best. They're
So careful
worthless.
spell, not subtle spell. My bad. Careful spell. No, it was subtle spell.
It was
yeah.
subtle, yeah.
Too many things. Too many options. How many is that? It's one sorcery point. Sweet. It's action. Bonus action. I can't. I can still verbalize healing word. I'm gonna verbal. I'm gonna do healing word on myself. I think.
Do you stand up or do you stay prone?
I think I'm restrained, right?
I
Am I able to stand up unrestrained? Can I move?
think you move 0. No. So
Yeah.
no.
If I'm
You're on the
restrained,
ground. You're
Yeah.
pushed to the ground by this storm surrounding you.
Yeah. That is what I rolled a 1, unfortunate, but we'll take what we can get. And yeah, that'll be my turn then.
Okay. Can you please do a dexterity saving throw?
Do I automatically fail if I'm restrained?
Do you? I remember the old condition, how they work.
Yeah.
Restrained. You have disadvantage on dexterity saving throw, but you don't automatically fail.
That'll be an 11.
You will fail. But the damage ain't that great. 9 points of damage. This thing is gonna try to smother you with sand. It's essentially its attack. That's gonna be oh, it has advantage because you're restrained, I believe. Yes.
Yeah.
That's gonna be first attack 6, advantage 6. So great rolls. Second attack, 7, advantage. Oh, better. 18 plus bonuses. That will be 22.
Barely.
Barely? Does this mean yes or no?
Yeah, you hit me.
Okay. As for damage, this is gonna be 10 points of damage. This is magical bludgeoning. If it changes anything.
It does not.
And it's gonna be the Tsunami's turn. Boop. He's gonna try to do the same thing to Nephele. He's gonna try to grapple her. Do you have anything to stop that, or?
I'll cast Halt. It's a verbal thing.
Do you need do you need to see the target?
Uh,
Oh.
see. Yeah, probably when I see them move. I would assume
Like
that
most
it's
spell,
pretty
you will
standard
probably
range.
need a target for this.
Yeah.
Arastelle, you see this thing extend one of its arm to Nephele.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a sort of bubble of water that surrounds her head, and he's just gonna retract his arm, half gone, and the bubble will still there. Will stay there.
Okay.
It's gonna be Arastelle's turn.
Oh god. It's gonna be such a waste of a turn, but so Nephele is in a bubble of water.
Her head is in a bubble of water.
Let me just
From what you can see, there's a lot of like air bubble as she's probably slightly panicking.
Yeah. I'm going to use because I'm like also like nervous for Nephele in this moment. I think I'm going to use my Awakened Spellbook's ability of being able to cast a ritual spell normally, like in one action, and I'm going to cast water breathing on Nephele so that she can breathe underwater.
Okay.
And oh yeah, thank you for my spell book. Bonus action. I'm going to try and push him out of the house just because. So that's a strength saving throw of 15?
He's gonna succeed.
Damn.
Water is strong.
Okay. End my turn. I'll probably move here.
Nepe will try to fight this off with no success. But even though she can breathe, you can see she's trying to keep her composure, but she's not used to melee confrontations.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I believe that Firebolt has a vocal component. So yeah, she's just gonna kind of pick something on the table, try to flail it at this thing, try to do minimal damage. And it's gonna be Poppy's turn.
Awesome. I am going to do that, but I'm gonna subtle spell freedom of movement on myself and become unrestrained.
Okay.
That's so cool.
Thank you. And then I'm going to bonus action pop another potion of healing greater. No. Bonus action. I have to, I think, if I want to do that. That. Yeah, I will. I'll stand up, and that will be my turn.
No movement away, you just stand up.
And get an attack of opportunity on me if it does, and it can't restrain me anymore. So it might not hit. Can I fly above it, like around it?
Not really.
No.
Tornado.
So is it like here now, technically?
It was on you.
It was on me. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, then I'll get out of there. Then I guess I'll move right here.
Sure.
And I will Uh, it's gonna move towards me anyway, so there's no point in trying to take its opportunity, I don't think. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. So Sandstorm will try to attack you again. No restraint this time. That's gonna be 4 on the die. Let's say that this does not hit, whatever happened. And 21 on the second.
21 will hit.
21 hits. That's gonna be
I'm going to
8 points of damage.
use. I'll use my reaction to also try and ward Poppy here.
Are you using the current's ability?
Mhm.
Can you read it again, please?
Is it only one at a time?
No,
What
it's
is
not.
Is it not a spell? Is that what the issue is?
Yes, it is not a spell. It's melee attack.
Isn't this a creature a spell?
It has physical attacks. I mean, it's just throwing.
If it's a summon, it's considered a spell attack.
The attack of a summon is considered a spell attack.
It uses your spell attack modifier and stuff like that for the attacks.
I don't think it's a spell attack. No.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay. Okay. Then I won't.
See
use
what
my
the
reaction.
let's see what the heads or tail thinks. Yeah, the heads or tail thinks you're right. So let's say that summons are spell attacks.
Okay.
So wording works. Good
So
to know for the future.
it's-
Let's remind us of that.
Yeah, -5 then from 8.
Yep.
So you only took 3 damage.
Take note that warding lasts for some turns.
Yeah, it's up to my proficiency, and I believe I was going to wait until Tsunami attacked, but I believe that I don't think Nephele is warded anymore. I don't remember when Heat Wave showed up, but when Heat Wave showed up is when I
got there
cast it.
round 2,
Yeah.
and we're at the end of round 5. Heatwave was playing at the end of round 2, which means that right now would be 3 total round.
And it
Well,
ends on my turn.
Heatwave was last, so yeah, at the end of your turn. So this has been 3 rounds. So yeah, Ward is gone.
Okay. But it's
Uh,
still on Poppy right now.
Yes, it's still on Poppy. So yeah,
What does that
Tsunami
do?
will attack.
Reduce it by 5 damage on each spell attack.
Okay, and it was how much damage last time? It was 8, so only 3 damage. Okay. Good.
Nephele will be hit by this thing.
Mm-hmm.
She takes quite the beating.
Phew.
It's gonna be Arastelle's turn.
I'm going to call out to Nephele as a heads up, and I'm going to bonus action pull her back. And then I'm going to try and, with my action, cast Rhymes Binding Ice at both the Sandstorm and the Tsunami again. But at 2nd level this time. They have to do a con save of 16. Well, that was...
They would both fail.
Okay, so they're both frozen, and Nephele should be over here. That unfortunately was only 8 points of damage. But they're both frozen. Speed reduced to 0 unless they use an action to break themselves out.
Alright. It's gonna be Nephele's turn. You see that as you pulled her away, the bottle of water could have just stayed there.
Oh,
All
great.
fell to the floor and back toward the elemental. He's gonna try to like conjure a firebolt as best she can through like the water. The getting out of her mouth, and she will miss.
Damn.
It's Poppy's turn.
Cool. I'm gonna back up now that these things are frozen, so that way I'm not gonna get hit.
They might have an
Monsters.
attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
just
they
so
can
you know.
still use.
It's
They
just that their speed is reduced to 0.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. I still need to back up anyways.
Okay.
So I will back up.
That's gonna be 21 again to it.
God
Damn, yeah.
damn.
Okay, it's reduced by something, right?
It's gonna be reduced by
5.
5.
So it
That's
was
gonna
reduced
be
by 5.
that's gonna be 9 points of damage.
That was pre-reduced.
No, we can reduce by 5, so that's gonna be 4 total.
Okay, gotcha. Awesome. Now that I'm at this distance, I'm gonna twin spell a guiding bolt, for sure. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Does a 11 hit on this one? Water one?
No, it does not.
Yeah, I didn't think so. It's a 12 hit on the sandstorm.
It does not.
Damn.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I rolled a 4 and a 5.
Brutal.
Bonus action. Any of those things. I think that's all I can do for now. Yeah, that's all I got. I'll say, oh shoot, you guys are still in here right now. I'll ask, should we get out of the house?
Run.
Okay. I'll move
Why,
out
you
here.
fool? He's gonna. Sunstorm will break his ice, use his action. Will then move here. Tsunami will do the same. Move here. Stop the flame.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
It'll be Arastelle's turn.
Yeah, this sucks.
Run! Okay. Gets cornered.
I thought it was gonna go after Poppy, but I guess not.
Low intelligence creatures.
Wait, come back.
I mean, I'm going to. I'm going to try and cast Dissonant Whispers on the guy next to Nephele to hopefully make him flee. And I'm very low on spells at this point in time. It worked. Perfect.
Out the house we go.
Okay. And I will also be able to do some damage here. 46. 10, 9, so 19 points of psychic damage. Does it kill it?
It dies. As it runs away,
Fantastic.
just turns into a puddle of water. And drowns.
Okay. And then I'm going to bonus action Starlight Step away as well. And tell Nephele to run as well.
Book it.
Yeah. Run with me, basically.
Sure. She will do that. She'll try to cast a firebolt as she runs. Firebolt will end up on the wall, and it's Poppy's turn.
Awesome. I will go down a little bit, seeing if they got out, and back up one more space. And we'll take a shot at it, I guess, with I use a second level. I use a Do second level guiding bolt. Sure. Do second level guiding bolt. That should hit 21.
Yeah.
Awesome. That will be. Put this thing out of its misery. Or out of our misery. 19 radiant damage.
Whew.
It goes down.
Fuck.
Thank fuck. Wow.
There's still some fire burning in the house though.
Sure. Shoot.
There's like water from the tsunami, right?
Yeah. You're
I will use shape water to move it onto the fire.
throw it.
Yeah,
Okay. You're able to stop the flame.
perfect.
I'm lifting initiative.
We did it,
It
guys.
is still lightly slowing outside.
Mhm.
When you got there the morning, the sky was bright blue. It was a beautiful, slightly cloudy day. Right now, there's very good cloud cover where you are. There's some slightly snowing, and you can still hear the music coming from a little up north, rolling with the wind.
Arastelle? Nephele?
We're okay. Are you okay?
Oh. Gosh.
I have
S-
a
I feel
potion
out of
if you need
practice.
it.
No, save it. I'll use other methods. Let's just take a break. Let's
Okay.
sit down for a bit.
I'm-
Put some bandages on and stuff.
I tried to use. I tried to actually use my magic. It's still not the same.
It's probably just gonna take a little bit more time. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Nephele
Go
will
in-
hug you, like strongly, Arastelle,
Thank you.
and she'll whisper in your. She'll also whisper in your thank you, as you obviously protected her a lot.
Nephele, I'm so proud of you. That was amazing.
Yeah, you got a few good hits in there.
Almost burned down the place. It was so stressful.
I
But
think someone was attacking her.
You handled the stressful situation like a pro.
She's still hugging you. You can feel her heart beating like fast.
Yeah. That was
Is it always like that?
it's kind of exciting, right?
I was gonna say the same.
The first time I defend myself.
Yeah, you did. You defended yourself. That's exactly what I've been hoping for.
I guess it does. Did you see like the pew pew pew, the sort of like force thingy that?
That this is exactly what I was hoping for, and I'm so proud.
Oh, don't back up, by the way. And then I'll delete that mode of white behind them that was still sitting there.
Don't back into the white light. It's a mine.
Oh God, Nephele immediately blows up.
I think Sanctuary was a cancer concentration, but too funny not to play into.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it wasn't. Okay.
Yeah. Let's take a short rest, but also, yeah, Arastelle needs a short rest. She's very exhausted from that.
Go inside and try to clean the place up a little bit.
What?
Wouldn't know how to use mending.
I wish.
I can make an illusion to make it look better than it actually is.
I will.
Wait, actually, I might have mending. Sorry, I need to look at my other character sheet because I haven't added it to my newest one. 1 second. I do have mending. Okay, yeah, I'll mend it.
As you mend things, I will, in similar fashion, I will use a cantrip called Reverse to slowly make things appear the way they did 10 minutes ago. So that way, as they're repaired and put back into place, the contents of it are refreshed, so they're not burnt and the like. And do that for a little bit to bring the place back.
It's not perfect, but it looks much better, that's for sure, after all this.
Poppy, all of this feels like not time-related magic. Actually, now that I think about it, I had detect magic. What kind of magic? What was the magic type of these creatures?
It was not time related.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
it was it. Whatever.
Other
it's called.
base?
If you can
Yeah.
give me the name of the magic, I'll give you an inspiration point.
It's not
Yeah,
chronomancy,
hemomancy is
it's-
the blood, and
yeah,
then chronomancy is
chronomancy.
time. I don't know
It's,
if. Let me just.
uh,
see. I'm pretty sure.
Oh
other books
man,
have it.
it's not there for me. Hold on.
It starts with a K.
Is this a test, or are you just not sure?
I am. I know what it is.
Oh, go on then.
Hold on. It's a chance to get an inspiration point. Hold on. Let's hold on a second.
Oh. I didn't hear him say that you can have an inspiration
Yeah,
point.
blood is emomancy. Time is.
Chronomancy, of course.
Actually, the real term by Strixhaven standard is Arenomancy, but close enough.
Gotcha.
But you do you. You're the time mage. You decide what you call your spells. And whether.
Heromancy?
Which one?
Heromancy?
How do you spell that?
Oh, you is it like it's like Keir something like that. That's annoying.
I'll
What
give it
is
to
it?
you. You can have an
Really?
inspiration point.
Nice. How do you say it? What's it pronounced like?
It's Chiromancy.
Oh,
Keiro-mancy.
Let's go.
So yeah,
Awesome.
Arastelle would say, "I didn't see chronomancy. I saw chiromancy. What's
Was
going?
it that?
Yeah, I'm assuming, right?
Oh, okay.
Or am I mistaken with my detective magic?
No, you're not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay. I would. We don't have time to rest.
It was a mix of Chiromancy and of Conjuration, obviously.
We don't have time. When I met up with when I met Varkarim the first time, the blood sorcerer that was with the is he a lich, right? That guy's a lich.
He was a
Darkening the
lich, but when
Wind?
we saw him, he was a goblin. He has
Oh, okay.
the
He's-
visual of a goblin when he's
He's not a
Yeah.
lich, he's a goblin, obviously.
yeah.
Okay. So when I met Varkarim, they attacked me right away, and like they looked at me with like disgust and like with hostility, and I'm wondering if Horizon is the same and is like here doing something.
Do you think that you said Horizon? That
Yeah, that's one of the other. That's the other like prodigious like mage that's supposed to take on like a mantle of one of the three like hand magics frowned upon.
Do you think that this person faked the letter to you? We
Why would
only
they have a glass?
I don't know.
Quick reminder that you never looked at the magic items in the building.
Point.
Well, then I'll look at the. I mean, I technically did look at the magical items when
Yeah,
I did use detect
did not
magic, but
Ask further than that. That's my point.
okay. So what?
What
Told you
are
there
the-
were there was things you were like,
Fair
okay.
enough. what are the magics in it? Are any of them?
The little metal tube is it's a seal. It's a seal imprint. I don't remember the real name of that.
Yeah, it's the instrument to make a seal on an
Yes.
envelope. Yeah.
It's a stamp, I think the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Um.
It has the seal of the hourglass on it.
Yeah. And then
What else do we
were-
see with magic
were the
items?
potions? Were the potions
Also
like,
weather based.
The two potions, they're one of them is a healing potion, the other one's an antidote.
I'm gonna
Take them.
healing potion.
Yeah.
It's not it's a, I never remembered the real
It can be a
name.
superior one. That's fine.
It's a superior one. No, greater.
Jesus Christ! I was like, let's go.
It's a greater healing.
It's a greater. I'm gonna put it in my inventory. Are we taking an hour or no?
This is you, Poppy. This is your story.
Do you want to take an hour as the music goes on?
No, it feels a little too. I'm gonna drink it. And move with it.
Good.
I will say Arastelle will
So bloody.
that was a really exhausting fight. I don't know if I'd be able to do this again if we run into more elementals.
Try to use words. That's how I talked down Barkarim.
So we travel north to where the music is playing?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go, I guess.
Arastelle will nod. I think I have just a regular healing potion that I can just use.
But I'm still technically bloodied. I am bloodied, but well. I don't have cure wounds prepped. I only have healing
You'll
word
see
prepped.
you'll see Nephele bring out a small flask and drink from it.
Oh, nice. Okay, I do have a potion of healing.
Was there a scroll in that building as well, or no? I don't remember if you said that.
No scroll.
Oh,
She'll do a sort of like rough face as she drinks a healing potion for the first time in her life.
That's good.
Doesn't taste like mimosa.
Nope, you get used to it.
They don't make them like flavored.
That is the flavor.
Oh no. Are you heading north?
Mm-hmm.
You are heading north through the woods. There's a small path going through the trees. This one, there it is. Not used that often. Also, even less than the one going to the cottage. Through the tree line, you can see Poppy. You can see the sort of bold rift that seems to be going vertically toward the sky as you approach. It's becoming slightly colder, and a fog seems to have lifted around this area. And you are approaching the music. Eventually, eventually the forests open up, the woods open up to some old ruins, uh, bases of what was built once buildings made out of stone. Uh, Nowadays, nothing but ruins of the past. You can see this rift standing amidst all of that. Uh, its origin on the ground, uh, being seated in the center of maybe an ancient temple of sort or chapel. You also see as you approach, and you can finally have a sight through the fog, that standing in the middle of all this is some pillars or spikes of ice that seems to just be erupting from the ground, and impaled on top of them is an unknown feminine figure, unresponsive, clearly dead, just ice spike uh, flowing through it. The music
Alright.
stops as you approach.
You said it. It's gonna be awkward silence now.
And you can hear a playful voice just echo around you and say, took you much more time than I thought it would. It sounds feminine.
And who are you?
Poppy, you know who I am.
Well,
We've never met, but we've always knew who we were.
so you're Horizon. As I'm like looking around, looking for the person.
And who might be your friends?
Um, People that I brought along, friends, from our guild.
How'd you like my welcome party? With friends, I mean, it was more than just a party now. Must have been truly something.
Definitely wasn't expecting it.
Well, I always loved surprises, so I hope you felt the same.
Um, and I'll look over to the person who's impaled. Who's that?
Oh, I believe her name was Priscilla. She was to be your mentor into all of this. Sad that she never had the courage to, well, meet you. I had to push a little for you to be there. Her writing was so beautiful, though. It was very hard to finish a letter.
Why? Why would you kill her? Like, what did she do to you?
Nothing. But she had something I needed, so finders keeper.
Talking about?
Oh, right. You did not meet her. Hmm. Oh, that's sad for you, though. Eh. The prophecy. You must know a little about it.
Yeah, we're supposed to learn from somebody, and
Oops.
like, what?
I wish you the best for learning about your craft now. At the end of the day, uh, I'm sorry to be the bringer of bad news, but I wish we could be friends, but there can be only one of us. And you know what the fun part is? The fewer we are, well, the stronger we get. And also, I needed you here because I think I did a little mistake. Well, your master did. very uh, clumsy. She was.
This isn't at all what I heard.
And what have you heard?
That we're supposed to like work together on stuff that's bad for, Arcavios, instead of giving these magics a bad name.
Working together is so complicated, so hard. What's You can only count on yourself and trust your what's best for you. It's
I
easier to
don't
work
know who's
solo.
hurt you in your life, but no, not at all.
Hmm.
Barkram at least had some sense of understanding, and why are you so fucked up?
The blood mage, right? Huh. This one's will be a more difficult, I guess. But I need you today. The full you.
What do you
Because
mean?
we have a little issue to fix. I'm sure you're the only one who can fix it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't see it? This fear in time? It's going toward the sky, right there, right in front of you. You surely must see it.
Why would you assume that I'm the only one who could fix it when you killed somebody who would be able to for sure fix it?
That's the problem. She kinda did that when she tried to stop me, so I'm I know that this is the kind of problem your special magic can do.
And what is it
Prob
exactly that you got from her?
uh, a little bit of her.
Does it look like the blood is like dried and stuff? Like she's been dead for like hours or days?
Uh, he looks frozen, dude. And
Frozen?
yes,
Yeah.
it's probably been more than just hours.
Okay.
So I know that only a time mage can fix that. And goody, yes, we do have one of them right here. You came. So just be a good girl, fly toward the rift, and everything will be fine. Or bad thing would happen to Arcavios if you don't.
Maybe you shouldn't have fucked around and found out.
I'm not the one who did that.
You're the one who provoked it. It is your fault.
I didn't know she could do that. Now I know.
That's your fault for fucking around and finding out.
Too bad. What will you do with that?
Figure it out yourself.
I won't. Maybe maybe you're a little more rude than I thought.
I'm gonna subtle spell to Arastelle and ask her to send a message to Strixhaven. Um, the best she can, if it's possible. If she knows how. You don't know how to, do you? You don't have sending.
I have. What message? So Aracel will respond. I can send a message, but she'll probably see me trying to cast a spell. What did you want me to tell them?
Um, Strixhaven isn't going to be happy about this, you know. They're going to
Who?
send people after you.
Oh no. What shall I do? I don't think Strixhaven cares. I'm much more afraid of this blood guy. This one's gonna be trouble. But we'll get there. There's always a way.
I can't do anything about this. I don't know what this is.
Well, from what I understand, you can probably close it by yourself. I told you, I kinda took some things from your master. You should truly trust me on this one.
Why? You are insane.
Rude words again? I don't think I'm insane now. I'm just doing what's best for me and for Arcavios after that.
How do you think that this is best for Arcavios?
Once I have all I need, I'll be able to face Strixhaven themselves. Be done with their corruption and power struggle and all they represent. They're not good for Arcavios. Control is never good. Also, I'll be truly honest with you, I do find all of this very fun. It's amusing. And what's your name again?
Is she looking at me?
You don't know.
I don't.
He's not there. I mean, we've presented ourselves. I'm Horizon. Hello. This is Puppy. Say hi. He's no fun.
I'm of no importance.
That's such a drag. Oh well. So, made your mind, Poppy?
Why aren't you talking to us face to face?
It's easier that way.
We're confident enough to take down. Why to be mentor? Aren't you facing me face to face?
Is that really what you want? I'm giving you an easy way out here.
Well, if you were strong enough to take her down, I'm sure you're strong enough to figure out this rift yourself, yeah?
I did figure it out. I need you.
So eager to meet Strixhaven, why don't you ask them to come and deal with it?
They can deal with that. I don't like to lie. So I'll be honest with you. If we don't do anything for this, it will start to tear the place apart. And we don't want that. Do you think our magics are forbidden for no reason? Time magic can do this. Whether I I can destroy ecosystems if I want. And blood, do you think they just created out of thin air? They need a source. It's not good. All of our magic are made to hurt. Well, not yours, but yours has its downside. Maybe it's better not to exist. So I'm asking once again. Last time.
I look to Arastelle, and just in the open, I'll cast message now. So that way only you and I can have the conversation.
Yeah.
Not showing themselves. I have no idea where they're at.
Can you talk into the mic, please?
Yeah, sorry. I have no idea where they're at. Where do you think they are? What should I do? I don't know if they're bluffing.
How long did it take us to get here?
From where?
From the house? Like before the fight as well, I guess.
From the house, probably 5 to 10 minutes. From the village going to the house, probably more about like 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay, if it's 5 to 10 minutes, then I would still have detect magic up. So, looking around, do I see a source of magic in our surroundings?
Yes, everything's magical. The fog is magical.
Hmm.
The rift that you can now see, by the way, somewhat, is heavily magical.
Yeah.
I just try to dispel magic the rift. Hmm.
I I can't see her. This fog is clouding my vision. I don't know what to do. Do you think that you really have the power to close the rift?
No idea what she's talking about. Like, I can't tell. I This is something I would have learned if I had a mentor.
When I'm assuming that you did another message to respond, right?
It's constant, yeah.
Okay. When I was put in those previous situations, I didn't really know what I was doing, but somehow I was able to actually succeed. Maybe you do have the ability, but you just don't know it yet.
Do I have a very clear look of this rift, or is it kind of hard to see because of the fog?
Oh, you perfectly see it.
I'm gonna go up to the body of Priscilla first.
She's pretty much into the rift.
She's into the rift.
Yeah.
If I approach the rift, does anything happen as I get closer to it?
As you get closer to it, you can feel like your skin is tingling. You know, like when you have
Goosebumps.
more like when you're missing blood flow.
Numb?
Oh, it's
Numb.
falling asleep. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
my
I
god.
mean, like the sort of like tingling feeling you can
Mm-hmm.
have, like
Your
your
nerve
fingers,
was
things
cut
like.
off there for a
Yeah,
little bit,
yeah.
or the blood flow. It's rushing.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, slowly happening. You can see your surrounding start being weird, like a bird that just flies very slowly, or another one like a, s- a critter that just like jump around real quick. You can see Arastelle and Nephele standing there, and like their movement are like stuttering almost, like they're running at 20 FPS, like their arms teleport, things like that. And like with the sort of afterglow of their movement, everything's going wild around you. You feel yourself being pulled into this thing, and it's not that great of a feeling.
I'll just try and cast ward around Poppy as she walks away from us. Hope it, hoping that it'll help her in some way.
Still have freedom of movement on too, fortunately. Um, yeah, I'm gonna say fuck it. I'm gonna actually try to dispel magic the rift first. Why not? Might as well. I'll do a level dispel magic on it.
It will have no effect.
I had to try.
You're not even gonna let him roll? Come on.
Give it to me on that 20. I will dispel magic the fog though, actually, as well. Um,
Sure. You can roll for this one if you want.
uh, I will use that inspiration you gave me.
Yay!
I got an 18.
18. Give me a second.
No
says it doesn't work, I'll be like, that's how
An
strong this
8th
fucking.
level spell? Fuck out of here. No
it works.
way.
I'm just looking for something else at the same time, but yes, it
Yeah.
works.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
Up against an 8th spellcasting level. No, it would actually have to be a 9 if 18
It had to be 9.
didn't
That's
work,
what I'm saying. If it
yeah.
was 9th level and it didn't work, I'd be like, what the fuck are we up against?
9th level for a fog cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went very important fog cloud. Like does nothing. It's just a fog cloud.
Upcast until at 9th level just
yeah,
because.
yeah. Well, when he can do it, why not?
Okay, so the fog's
Arastelle
gone.
didn't
Fog's
say any
gone.
scrying orbs, correct?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Now that the
Oh,
fog's
what you have in
gone-
front of you looks like that.
Oh, it's really cool. Now that the fog is gone, can Arastelle see where this person might be? Is there any other magic around? Besides, of course, the rift. Also, which type of magic is the rift producing?
It's Chronomancy, 100%.
The rift?
The rift is Chronomancy. Interesting.
Yeah.
What? It's not
you can-
chronomancy?
Yeah, sorry, Chrono. My bad.
Oh.
I was
okay.
like,
no,
fuck
it's
that, I'm
100
not going in there.
It's 100% Chronomancy.
Okay. I
Okay.
thought that this, like,
100% certified Chronomancy.
I thought this was gonna be rock paper scissors, where Chronomancy beats Chiromancy, and then Hemomancy
Yes.
beats like Chronomancy, and then Chiromancy
Chiromancy beats
yeah.
Chiromancy. You do not spot whatever it is, but you can feel the presence of an invisibility spell in the area.
I'll say. I'll just call out, because just letting Poppy know, but say something. I know you're invisible.
Duh. Should just say that. Obviously, I'm invisible. It was all for the mystique.
You cast a fog when you don't even need it?
Yeah, why not? Don't tell me it wasn't nice. Got in foggy area. Ominous voice. That's cool. Nice.
Time is slowing down around, right? Whatnot.
Yeah, like this discussion, you can hear it. You know, like if you put the 3x speed or 0.2 speed on YouTube, so like really high pitched voice, real fast, and sometimes the voice suddenly goes like "we're cool" and back to normal. Like, yeah, the closer you get, the worse it gets around you.
I'm gonna still start flying towards Priscilla.
Sure.
Because if time is slower on the outside, there might be like some type of time bubble in here, and she may not have perished in my mind. Like it may be some type of like preservation type thing at the same time. So I'm still gonna start flying towards her. Is my thought process.
Okay. And you roll me an intelligence saving throw.
I'm gonna use the other inspiration that I had.
You had another inspiration?
First one was very inspired.
7.
Okay.
First one was 4.
Second one was better. You fly toward the rift. You fly toward Priscilla. As you, the more you approach, the more your surroundings change. You see the ruins around you turning to buildings. You see outlines and ghosts of people that once were on roads that are not there anymore. You see these buildings just form back as they rewind in time and then crumble back again as the time flows in the right direction again. And through all of these people that are just stacking over each other from all the time and ages and people that pass through these streets and through these buildings, uh, you can see flying two individual. One that looks extremely like Priscilla. That is Priscilla, flying in the air, casting spells, and the other person also uh, weirdly tiptoeing, like she's just walking in the air, like jumping from nothing to nothing. You see this um, sort of lilac. Lilac is
Lilac.
lilac, lilac-colored air flowing through an invisible wind. Uh, she's got like flowy, uh, beautiful and cute clothing, a lot of ribbons on it, and she seems to be fighting this other person, but you're seeing them at like 5x speed as things happen and spells erupt in the air. Uh, and you eventually see your mentor, or that Priscilla, find herself impaled in front of you, like a sort of ghost of her that kind of find its place where it lays now. Through all of this, you don't, you lost pretty much. You lost Arastelle and Nephele through this because of all the things going on around you. You are living through hundreds of years in an instant.
The first time
And
one of my characters has done this.
and you feel yourself just being pulled like into this black hole. And Arastelle, as Bobby gets closer and closer to Rift, you can see her being like pulled like an elastic, defying every physics. And eventually she just snap out of thin air and is pulled directly into this rift that you don't see, but you do see this maelstrom of currents that can explode and erupt in a sudden instant. You lose sight of Poppy for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
You see the currents taking their place again. Poppy, you find yourself pulled into an explosion of pain and you black out. Arastelle, you can hear uh, a sort of giggling, if that makes sense.
What? What just happened?
She
Where's
did
Poppy?
it. I don't know. She's gone, but she did it. Good, good. She saved Arcavio. She's a hero.
What? That can't be true.
I tell you, I said I never lie. The riff is gone. Well, slowly dissipating as we speak. And I can feel things going back to normal. Mission accomplished. Well, I'm glad we could have this talk, whoever you might be. Would have been nice to have a name. You see her appear after that. She's sitting on like an old pillar. She's got her feet dangling and like they're like straight up. Yeah, dangling is the word. She's got a staff in one end. She's got in the other end a lyre.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she has these sort of like flowy, ribbony robes,
With the
long
lilac hair.
long lilac hair, uh, pointy ears, clearly an Eladrin. Well, I guess we can proceed to the next step now.
What?
You sure don't want to tell me your name?
What next step?
Well, I have to figure out how to defeat the other one.
Pop Poppy's just gone?
Well, I think. Probably.
Why are you doing this?
She's gonna jump down the pillar. Walk toward you anyway. She has to leave the place. So I told you, it's a prophecy.
I would
I'm gonna save Arcavios from Strixhaven.
I'll kind of
She's passing close to
yeah.
you, like she does not care.
Okay, yeah, I would
If you're
step
potentially
between
a problem.
Nephele and her just to protect Nephele. Why are you trying to get rid of Strixhaven?
I told you everything.
I feel like you've told me nothing.
Maybe it's better that way. She'll approach you. She'll look at you up and down. Let me guess. Graduate? Had some good time there with friends? School life?
I'm not
Maybe
gonna
not the
respond.
front part? Eh, anyway, you can't understand. I'm just doing my mentor proud.
So what now? You're just going to go after... What was his name? I know his name. I'll just say his name, but I don't actually remember his name. Vorkagem or something. There, thanks. You came up with a really tough name.
Maybe not tomorrow, but thanks to Priscilla here, I've got more time than I need now. So anyway, I'm glad we could talk. And I'm sorry for your loss. And she'll start leaving.
Yeah, I would just let her go. I don't have anything that I can do against her. I literally only have one second level spell slot. I am going to. My plan is to look for Poppy around the area, see with detect magic if I can get any trace of her. And if I can't see anything, then I'm going to take a long rest for 4 hours. Sorry, no, short rest for 1 hour. I can get a third level spell slot back with my arcane recovery, and cast sending to Poppy, which can go across planes if she exists anywhere.
Okay. You start looking around. You investigate the area. Now that their fog is gone, you can see that there seem to be a lot of misplaced things. There's way more sand than it should. There are spots that have clearly been burned. Other places have been frozen down to the ground. You can see that something happened here. It was well masked by the fog. And if you look around where the rift was and where Priscilla's body still lays, now that the magic's gone and that horizon's gone, the sort of ice spikes that are impaling are slowly melting. As you approach, it doesn't take long for you to find Poppy's body on the ground.
I'll run over to Poppy and I think I only have a. Actually, no. I think I'm going to try and leave the currents into Poppy and hopefully bring Poppy back to life.
You're gonna try to use the currents as a CPR machine.
Yes.
All right.
Rejuvenation.
Yeah. Good. Uh, you as you find Poppy, get close to her. You use the currents on her to try to bring life into her, and she still has her link to the currents. It
That's a
is
relief.
slowly working, uh, but she's highly unresponsive right now.
Okay.
Yet not dead, which is good news. Poppy,
Yeah.
you lost track of time for a moment. Lost track of yourself. Moment that could be an eternity. You have no way to know, and everything seems to be upside down. You come back to yourself. You find yourself into this small cottage that you've met some time ago, not too far ago. It is Priscilla's cottage.
Yeah.
It is nighttime, and you can see Priscilla. She seems to be taking notes and writing about some sort of spells or magic into a book. Um, he does not notice you.
I'll try calling out to her.
You what?
I'll
Sorry.
try calling out to her.
As you say her name, it feels like when you move or speak, there's a sort of echo of what you say, and you cannot, like, you can't hear yourself say it, but you'll hear it a second later,
Hmm.
echoing around you. You see Priscilla's head look at you. She looks like a 40-something woman, some starting to get to get some gray hair. She's wearing sort of farmer's garments, farmer's robes, nothing too luxurious, like very, very basic. Uh, she will look at you wide eye. Uh, she will stand up. The Everything around you will shift and change. The house itself will just like be dismantled real quick. Like you're going through time again, but she's still there.
Oh, okay.
As the table in front of her kind of gets dismantled and moved through time, she will walk toward you. And with a smile, she'll just say, Poppy, is that you? And you can see that she cannot keep eye contact with you. Like
Yeah.
she.
Yeah. I, what? You were dead just a second ago, and I was up at the mountaintop, and now you're here, and I'm here, and
Let's walk.
okay.
Again, you can see her mouth move, and it kind of goes a second later. Uh, she'll start walking into this landscape of just hellish time. Uh, she'll go just down the path, down the mountain. Uh, if you're here, it means that it is done. Correct.
The the rift.
Yes.
What was that?
Uh, Problem in our magic.
A problem in our magic?
Every time we use Chronomancy, a small tear appear on Arcavios. Nothing too big. But the stronger the spell, and the more often you use them in the same area, the worse it gets. And the tear just gets bigger.
Is there a way to close it besides going inside of it?
I've tried all my life to find a way to change it so that we can freely use Chronomancy. You'll find all you need in my journal.
Where are you keeping it?
It's in my bag. It should be on me. It never leaves my side. And you can see that she has a sort of like I don't know what type of bag it is, like dangle on the side.
Okay. Satchel.
A satchel, yeah, like uh uh laptop bag.
Oh, no.
It's called a
Yeah,
shoulder bag, yeah.
a shoulder bag. All right. So yeah, she has a shoulder bag right now. She pulls the book out that she shows you. It looks like it's a red book, lettery red brown, quite ornate. A lot of sort of like golden engraving, and it has a lock on it, like a little locket on it. Even though we use time magic, sadly, there is no way to there's no way to stop what happened. Fate is very difficult to move.
So that exists. Okay.
But there's a silver lining to this. You can always revisit what was before.
What do you mean?
Whatever you do, whatever when we can meet again.
Okay.
Or we wouldn't be able to talk to each other.
Right. But does that mean I have to go through like a tear in order to do that?
That will be ill advised.
Oh, okay.
But there's a spell. It is.
It's in your journal. I'm quick to pick up on these things.
I, I I'm sorry we couldn't meet before.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure you would have been a good student.
I saw the only person I'd heard of that used time magic, and that was Larkingdale, who was part of a Strixhaven and jumped to school, and that didn't pan out. And then I should have asked. There's a guy who was able to like find people, and I should have asked him to look for you instead of looking for.
Don't. It's not a good time for grievances. What happened happened. What has been done has been done. And I knew it was gonna happen. As I told you, fate never moves.
Okay, so I guess since I have you for a moment, the prophecy that I was told about was not that of having to kill the other people.
It doesn't. Not.
Okay. What is it then? Because I've gotten 2 different answers at this point. 3 if you count my grandma, but
goal of the prophecy is to bring masters of the three arts together to try to solve them.
Solve issues that are
Yes.
magic spring? Okay.
Yes. These magic exist, they have a place in the system. The dragons did not birth them to be shun away.
That's my thought process on it. So why who is the master of Horizon then? Because like that doesn't why were they taught that they needed to kill the others? Why did they say they got a piece of you? Like
Horizon's master, Emil, was a broken man. And he raised a broken girl.
said his name was Emil.
Yeah, very normal name.
So am I supposed to like am I expected to because I think I could get Vargrim on my side with this. I met him already. I convinced him that I had no ill harm or intent for him, and we actually kind of worked together a little bit in something, and it resulted in me getting my scepter. So how am I expected to like get Horizon to be as understanding? Like, do I need to find somebody else who's supposed to do that magics, or like convince them? Like, what does fate have to say about that?
I tried to bring her to reason, but here we are. But I trust that you'll find your way. As for what she did to me, Horizon's a very special girl. She learns quickly. She was able to replicate my magic in an instant.
Replicated? Do you know what she took from you? Is it your magics? Is that what it was?
It was. She took magic away from present me. And she defeated me. But I never was a good fighter, so. Time's running
So-
out.
I figured. So I'll be able to contact you again, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
When needed, I'll be there.
Okay.
There's always part of me that will be following you from the past.
That makes me feel better. I have combat experience, so I think that if I can, well, but I want to use words. Okay, thank you. And I'll try to give her a hug, even though I don't think that's going to be physically possible. But
It's like trying to hug sand. And
that's okay. Poppy's a hugger. She tries to go for it regardless.
As you do, she will try to hug back, and you wake up close to Arastelle and Nephele. Back to reality.
Goes gravity.
Same thing in mind.
I'm glad.
I
Kira was
said it.
like-
I was
The
like
fucking
that's
black
gravity.
hole.
That's gravity.
Oh, there goes gravity.
Oh, that was really.
Thank you, Rap
I
God.
saw him like he's smiling. I was like, I gotta say it now. The seventh god.
The eighth
The
god.
wrong, the
Eighth god,
one
my bad,
true
the eighth
God
god, that's
is
right, sorry,
always
yeah.
with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poppy, are you okay?
No. Ow.
Yeah, you hurt everywhere. You hurt in places you didn't know you could hurt.
we just lay here for a little bit?
She left. I guess we
Good.
have as much time as we need.
Good.
But yeah, let's just take a short pause.
Yeah, that's a good use of words there. I would pause time if I could right now. Um. Okay. Hey, let's. How about you go ahead and take some time to draw up what you saw. And I'm gonna lay down for a little bit and rest.
I can, while you're resting, I'd be able to preserve Priscilla's body.
Please. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, I'll do that right now then.
I need her bag too, please. I just spoke with her. And I'll explain that in a minute. But first, I'm focusing on not dying from the pain.
Yeah, take your time, and I'll kind of like direct Nephele to come with me so that Nephele can get the bag while I start casting Gentle Repose ritually. So it'll take 10 minutes to do.
Sure. You're able to yeah, you go to her. She has her bag dangling from her shoulder, like downward.
Mhm.
You're able to just grab the bag, bring her down, I guess, and cast Gentle Repose.
Yeah, 10 minutes though.
I'm gonna take the hour just to use all my hit dice to get my health back.
Sure.
I'm guessing
There
that I
won't
add.
be another fight. So
Yeah, I didn't think so.
yes.
But still, I would do that and get sorcery points back as well from the Blood Above Vial because, fuck, if that bitch comes back, I have to be ready. While after the ritual, Poppy will attempt to sit up, probably fall back down, and go, no, that's not a good idea. I didn't know there was a muscle there. Uh, Arastelle, I've never really spoken with like gods or anything like that, but I've heard that you have, and I was wondering what those experiences were like.
Well, sometimes it they speak through an actual person, and sometimes I guess, transported to another place, and I speak to them in like a dream.
So imagine the transport to another place, but it's backwards in time, and in the cabin, and the person that you saw that you just reposed was talking to you,
Mm-hmm.
and they told you that what was going to happen up here was meant to happen and it was fated, and there was no avoiding it. How would you feel?
Nephele
Well,
will be like, just what?
I would say that I don't believe in fate. Um, but if that person knew that this was coming, is it a person or a god?
No, I think it was Priscilla. She seemed very down to earth and very just aware of the situation. Um, she was very kind.
Well, if it happened once, I would try to speak with them again to get more information.
She said that will happen. I need the bag to do that. Like there's something inside of it, like a book of spells and secrets and stuff that will give me clues on how to do that.
Spells?
Something like that.
I could take a look.
I want to look through it first. That's okay. I have no problem showing it to you, but I wanna see if I can find what she's talking about.
Oh, okay. Um,
And like now I'll sit up.
are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
We can
Feeling
bring
better.
you to the cottage. There's a bed.
That's a good idea. Yeah, and I'll like try to like I'll try to like raise my wings, and I'll be like, no, 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 no.
I'm so sorry,
And
Poppy.
I've been knocked unconscious before, Arastelle. You've seen me fall out of the sky. Um, but I felt like my body was being ripped in half.
Hmm.
Well, we did see you kind of get ripped in half.
That's what that feels like. That's great. Um, I don't want that to happen again. Whenever we left anywhere that I was using a lot of my time spells, like in Duradur,
Mm-hmm.
did you see any like tears like we saw, but like smaller in the currents?
You haven't.
It's hard to say. In Duradur, it was
I
very
know.
chaotic.
Okay, never mind. I'll look through the book if it's in there.
Sure. You look through the things. I assume you go back to the cottage.
Yeah,
Get you a little
hobble
more
back.
comfortable.
Yeah.
You look through the thing. The book is there. There's a lock on it, yet there's no keyhole to it. But as you touch it, you're able to open it. You
Let's
can
say I'll
hear
just
a mechanism just latch away, and you're able to open it. As you open it, there's way more pages than it should. Like, this is probably like this, uh, around 100 pages. But as you flip the pages, it kind of feels like there's
going.
way more. Magically, it seems like it's just going and going.
That's cool.
That's the
There
type of
are
book
a
that
lot
Arastelle
of
wants.
there's a lot of diagrams. There's a lot of like magical kind of drawings that makes next to no sense to you, with runes that you never went to Strixhaven to. So you look at these runes, and they're like, what the hell are these? And even Arastelle, as she looks, she's like confused by what she sees because she never learned Chronomancy, and you've learned Chronomancy as a sorcerer, which means that you just know Chronomancy. You never really learned it.
Yeah.
Her handwriting is as good as it was on the letters. Uh, she has notes on her day. She has notes on a bunch of different things, plans, thoughts. There's pages and pages and pages of things in there.
She's a queen of mindfulness, and she journals everything. Ah,
She
a woman
journals
after
a
my
lot.
heart.
And yeah, there's a lot of things. There are moments that are just like what happened during her day. Like
Yeah.
she will take notes of the type of bird she's seen for the first time in the region and her thought on it. Uh, you'll have to go through a lot of pages and a lot of things, and it's not gonna be at this time of day that we'll do that.
Nope. All right. Yeah, I was just looking for a brief like. Oh, it's not ending. Oh, it's still going. Why is it still flipping through all the pages? Very cool.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll close the session on this.
Go.
I guess so.
Nice. That was cool. I didn't think that Poppy was gonna be gone forever, but I definitely felt like she was going to, and I got really sad for a second. And I was like, man, this is some bullshit. But I knew I had to go into it.
Yeah. Just lose both both of your characters.
Fuck, I would have been so mad. All right, now you got it. All right, do you have your backup character, Kumu? What the fuck?
Sky.
Not again.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. All right, fuck it. We're
You
doing
can play
Sky. Let's
Nephele.
go.
She's level 3.
There we go. She'll get those 2 levels though today, right? From those fights.
Yeah, obviously, yes.
Is Nephele gonna level?
Probably not. No.
But she did so well.
I know that. I'm aware. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
And yeah, I hope you had fun.
Good game, yeah. I enjoyed it.
I was expecting
Shenanigans and silliness at the beginning, and then oh fuck at the end.
So much shenanigans in the beginning. Well done, Grim, for getting us back on track.
No problem.
Right, you guys thought we were gonna have a 4 session? No, it's gonna be 2 hours. 5 hours later.
I honestly thought it would be like 2-3 hours. Like, yeah, it's gonna be.
Come
I told you at the
on.
beginning. I was like,
I
yeah, it's probably
know.
not gonna be that long.
We just love the silliness, though. That's who we are as players.
I did not expect the mimosa and the looking for
A sculptor.
the sculptor, but at the same time, I could have just be like, yeah, it's been outsourced, whatever. Like,
yeah.
just shove this aside.
I was surprised that you let us go to Thessos. I thought you were gonna wait until Zavra.
I was into it. I haven't been playing like DMing. Well, I DM Pathfinder, but I haven't been DMing for this game for some time. So yeah, I was into it. I was like, let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do that shit. I love world
We're coming
building.
back
Let's
to
go.
Thesos as soon as possible so we can show
Zavril.
Zavril. We're like, oh, we have something to show you.